Hello friends, it's SecretDoorGaming. I'm playing a free itch game called Big Bad Dogs. Ooh, geez. Outside, I don't know if you hear that, but it's thundering right now. So we've got a storm rolling through, so it's always very exciting, especially only if you're inside, of course, and there's no tornadoes. But yeah, I'm just gonna play this game, and it is a visual novel, and it has, I believe it does have some voice acting, but the voice acting never really seems to work on my, I guess I don't have my microphone and it just seems to echo, so I have turned off the voice. And if you do want to try it out, then please make sure the voice is on so you can experience the full experience yourself. But Big Bad Dogs is a Yandura, I believe. It's going to have there's going to be some trigger warnings, so please, if you do download it, check it out. And the link will be down below, and let's start the game. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's the content warning. Yeah. Dark themes, distressing, violence, blood. Ooh. Oh dear, I can't say the other stuff. Okay, if it gets too much, we might not be able to carry on with this game. Let's just see how it goes. Because I said that with the last game, and it wasn't that bad, so we'll just see what happens. All right. I'm not going to read this because it's a little bit questionable, so I'll let you guys read it yourselves. Do you want to skip Shift 1 demo? Yes. I'm not sure. I don't think this is a demo. What is your name? Oh, and yeah, we work for a little, I think we work for like a convenience store. And this is our first shift. Let's see if that works. Yep. Shift 2. No. Oh, did I skip the... Oh dear. Did I just skip the tutorial? Let's see what happens. You hear a slow drip. Then another. And another. Something cold and red is running down the walls of your memory. The cafe is half empty, just the way we like it. Just gonna turn down the music a bit. It is a little loud. I don't like it how it always has this sound echoing in the background sometimes. Too late for the lunch crowd, too early for the dinner rush. Soft golden light spills across the tiled floors, catching in the steam curling up from some coffee cups. I wish we could turn off that do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Conversations drift from nearby tables, laughter, clinking spoons, students arguing over a mathematical formula. A couple leans in close by the window. A toddler squeals somewhere in the back. Just the kind of place where time doesn't feel so heavy. Where things are warm and bright and real. Hello. Ooh, her pants are a little low. Little bit low. Girlfriend. Or skirt or whatever she's wearing. It's a little bit too low. Amelia sits across from me, legs crossed, phone face down, perfect nail polish and red hair that looks like it belongs in a fashion ad. She's scrolling through the drink menu like it personally offended her. Oh, that's annoying. That tick, 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 tick. Let's see if I can turn that off. Maybe I'll turn off the sound. Why do cafes always name things like this? Oh yeah, that turned it off. God, look at these names. Naked Sunset, Choke Me Gently. Are we ordering drinks or writing erotica? I don't know, maybe the way you're dressed. Maybe you were writing erotica. I don't know, girl. It's kind of skimpy what you're wearing. I raise an eyebrow, skimming at the menu. There's one called Sinner's Milk. What even is that? Whatever it is, it's probably disgusting. I laugh. You'd totally order it, though. Please, Angel, I have standards. I'm more of a heartbreak martini girl, something bitter with a teeny umbrella. She winks at me before a waitress swings by, notepad at the ready. What can I get you today, ladies? We greet her in turn and dive straight into the little piece of cardboard in the brand's colors. After insensate hesitations, I can't speak, that nearly scared the waitress away, Amelia finally settled on the most basic thing a girl like her could order. A cold coffee. She raises a brow at me like, your move. I'll have a burger and french fries. With all the trimmings. She's like, looks at me like, ugh. Probably hasn't eaten in days. Kind of look. The menu's long for a small cafe. Everything feels too sweet or too much. I hesitate. Amelia waits, her lips already half curved, ready for whatever I say. Oh, that's kind of a nice little option. They give me a little option, a pixelated little option. Hot chocolate? Something else? Blueberry milkshake. Oh yeah, that's my ticket. I'll take a blueberry milkshake, please, I say, handing the menu back with a little smile. The waitress nods and smiles back at me. Good choice. I'll make sure it's extra thick, she says. Mind you, blueberry milkshake sounds kind of weird. I don't know. I've never ever had a blueberry milkshake. I've had strawberry and chocolate and vanilla. But that's kind of different for a cafe to have a blueberry milkshake. I bet it's tasty, though. Scribbling it down before stepping away. As soon as she's out of earshot, I feel Amelia's eyes on me. I turn my head just enough to catch her smirking under her hand. Blueberry milkshake, she says, savoring the words like she's tasting the milkshake itself. Cute and sweet. I raise a brow. Is that a problem? I think she wants my milkshake. You're gonna have to fight me to the death for it, lady. I never give my milkshakes away. No. It's just such a texture drink. Whipped cream, syrup, the whole mouthful fantasy. What are we talking about anyways? I'm talking about ice cream. I don't know what your mind is on. Probably in the gutter. Weird guys hear milkshake and immediately picture a porno. What? Where in the world did that come from? I don't think so. I let out a laugh. It makes almost no sense, but Amelia was never a person who took anything seriously. Yeah, her mind's in the gutter. That says more about them than it does about me. Girl, you need to hang out with some better, less trash talking women. You need to get some more intellectual friends. She leans in slightly, her blue eyes glinting with an unhealthy gleam. Maybe. Or maybe you like knowing that. What the hell is she talking about? A soft exterior, but secretly you love getting dirty. What is wrong with this game? I take a beat, keeping my voice steady. This might get too much. I don't know. It's just a milkshake, Amelia. Yeah, get over yourself. She winks at me. Trash-talking woman. Garbage can monkey. Yes, it is. We settle back in the silence for a second, the world blurring around us. So, how was it? I snort. Honestly, not as terrible as it sounds. That's a first. I mean, whatever. Are we still talking about milkshakes? It's minimum wage, but night shifts pay extra, so kind of worth it. I need the money. Oh, we're talking about the job now. Oh, thank God. I was worried. I was going to have to shut this down pretty soon. She leans back and stretches like she owns the place. Any hot coworkers? God, this girl's mind is always in the gutter. I knew she was going to ask something like that. I stare at her. Why is that your first question? Yeah, like why? Because I'm bored and need to live through you. Now answer. Well, there is a coworker I met. Oh wait, maybe I did screw up. Maybe I should have played part 1 first. Maybe I have to go backwards now. Maybe this will be like part 2. She raises an eyebrow, her long nails tapping her skin as if to say, tell me more. Boy, it's really rumbling outside. Rumbling like my stomach. Go on. I pause. He's kind of useless, honestly. Useless like an old shoe. Just leans on the counter, talks and flirts with the customers, then disappears when it's time to clean anything. She groans immediately. Ugh. I hate men like that. I laugh. I figured you would. Yeah, she probably likes the rich kind. I don't work in, like, convenience stores. No, like, seriously. I have 5 of them at my job. What is your job? I like to wonder. Oh, get your mind out of the gutter, people. Always standing around like it's their God-given right to never sweep. But the moment a girl takes a break, suddenly it's a problem. Like, shut the poop up, Lawson. You literally spent 20 minutes talking about your protein powder. I laugh louder. Lawson. Boring. There's something magnetic about Amelia when she's like this. Something a little terrifying, but honest in a way most people aren't. Amelia, oh my God. Oh my God, what's that in your teeth? Got something stuck in your teeth, girl. I hate them, she says, dead serious now. I hate how society lets them just exist. Be average as hell and still get praised for breathing. Oh dear. Her standards. Oh, is she putting all men down? Like, well, most of humanity, actually. I'm not gonna agree with that. Say, not all guys are like that. No, I can't let her say that. Don't be like that. Yeah. Some of them suck, but they're not all bad. Yeah, come on, Amelia. She exhales like it physically pains her. Yeah, okay, some of them are tolerable. But the ratio is disappointing. I laugh, kind of. What are we, just like man-bashing all afternoon? But of course she's not done. They're not all bad, she repeats. That's how it starts. Next thing you know, you're defending your boyfriend for ghosting you because he's just going through stuff. I can't help but laugh. It honestly sounds like a true story. Ugh, if I ever put up with a guy who was ghosting me, he wouldn't last a second. I'd be gone. He'd be ghosting me and I'm like, where is she? Then I'd be ghosting him. Toodles, I'm gone. I don't have time for that kind of drama. I'm not saying that. I say, well, throwing my hands in the air. I just think some people are raised different. She looks at me with pity and a little bit of concern. You are so lucky you're cute. Why? 'Cause then you would hang out with me if I was ugly? What if I was ugly? Why? Because I'd bully you if I didn't like you. Ugh. Tramp. I'm too good for you. Get out of here, Amelia. Go back to your den or your ditch. I can't stand bullies. I groan, and she tosses her crumpled napkin, landing it right on my forehead as she laughs. Ugh. I should throw it back at her face. She sounds like a terrible human being. Why are we hanging out with her? With how picky you are. I wonder, what do you even look for in a man? Why am I even asking her? I look away. Of course. Maybe she's into women. I'm still laughing when she says it. To be fair, I mutter. My coworker's not the worst. Like, he'll be annoying, but in that dumb way where you almost laugh even though you're mad. Sometimes I can't tell if I want to strangle him or not. That sounds familiar. Ugh, she says quietly. Boys. What are we talking about, boys or men? She hears me chuckle and her voice softens right away. You seem good there, like it suits you. Yeah, I admit, I kind of like it. Good. Enjoy it while you can. Night shifts do something to your brain eventually. That's the first positive thing she said all this whole conversation. We keep talking. About nothing. About everything. Her voice is full of life. Her eyes are clear. There's a rhythm to her, like a song you've played 100 times, but still can't help dancing to. What are we doing? It's like putting lyrics for Neil Diamond or something? It was easy with Amelia. It always was. Until it wasn't. What's gonna happen? Are we gonna have a falling out? Is she gonna ghost me? Or am I gonna ghost her? But that part hadn't happened yet. Ooh, I can't wait for that part. That sounds exciting. I like to be isolated, no friends. Talking to myself. Answering myself. Oh. It was just rain. Yes, it was. It was raining. Just a moment ago. November 2009. The sound of my ringtone... Ooh, I gotta stretch. The sound of my ringtone yanks me out of sleep like a punch. Yeah, that's about right. I groaned, fumbling around the sheets until my fingers finally close around my phone. I turn off the alarm. The screen's too bright. The time even worse. Because I'm in a black and white bedroom. 8:44 p.m. Great. Another productive day of doing absolutely nothing. Oh, I have to go to my night shift. But it's not my fault. I'm a night owl. Not me. And this lifestyle perfectly suits me. I stretch, my bones cracking like what the? My bones cracking like fire. I think she meant firewood, not forewood. Firewood. Why would your bones be cracking like firewood? Girl, you need to go to a chiropractor. And claps back into the sweet smell of laundry of my bed. Sweet smell of chemicals. Carcinogens of my bed. Outside, the rain taps against the glass, almost like a soundtrack for staying in bed forever. God, I'm tired. Tonight's going to be brutal. Another night shift at Mad Dog Convenience? Who in their right mind would call their convenience store Mad Dog? Unless they're mad, of course. Or a dog. Maybe a dog that was mad. Another night of customers who think my name tag means I owe them a smile. No choice, though. Gotta make rent somehow. I roll onto my side and lazily flick through my phone just to give my brain something small and stupid to focus on. Notifications light up the screen. Boy, the background music sounds like thunder outside rumbling. 2 missed messages from Amelia. Oh, Lane. The new guy? I blink at them, my thumb hovering over the screen. I already gave him my phone number? He messaged me last night? Guess that was fast. Guess I didn't hear it over the TV. I skimmed the previews without opening them. Lane. What in the world? Ew. I was like, what is he doing? Is he making pasta? It's garlic and zucchini. He's rolling and kneading the dough. He's making pasta, folks. That's what he's doing. I let out a quiet snort. Now I'm hungry for pasta. Italian pasta. Classic Lane. I could reply. What is he, like 12 or something? Or I could pretend I never saw it. Don't reply. This guy's a doofus. This doofus. He needs to go back to school. Grade school. I snorted and tossed the phone onto the mattress beside me. Just Lane. I'll see him in a few hours anyway. Ugh. Gross. If it's he better have made me some pasta. It's really that urgent. He can say it to my face, not have buried in a 7 a.m. message stuffed with emojis I didn't ask for. I roll onto my back and stare up at the cracked ceiling for a while. It's like this with him. He's very immature. The kind of guy who calls you his favorite coworker, but doesn't lift a finger when there's a spill in aisle 2. Half charming, but half trash, too. More like trash. I sigh. Somehow you stop noticing the difference after enough hours together behind a grimy counter. And you always end up forgiving him without noticing you did when he screws up something. I finally sit up. You gotta raise your standards, girl. Seriously. Letting the cool air wrap around me as the rain drums against the window. The floor is cold enough to make me hiss. Hiss? Are you a snake now? Who hisses when when their feet touch the floor? Well, I go, ugh. Crack, crack. My feet touch the floor sometimes, right? But it's never like a hiss, you know? The apartment is freezing, probably because I still haven't figured out how to work the ancient heater. But it's fine. I like the cold. What? You just said, it's freezing and you were like hissing. My fingers get caught in my hair as I rub my face to wake me up, a tangled mess that perfectly mirrors my mood. Ew, you gonna go all dirty and gringy? I grab my hoodie from the floor and tuck it on. Dirty and stinky. Maybe I should get moving. Shift starts soon. No dinner. Tidy up your bed. What's that, window? Like, what's that supposed to be, bloodstains or something? What the? Let's tidy up your bed. You tug the covers up half-heartedly. The bed looks no cleaner, but at least you tried. Ew. Look at the buildings. What am I looking at? Look at the buildings. It's high. Too high, maybe. Huh? You live on the 15th floor, not because you wanted the view, but because it was the only place you could afford. If you had the money, you'd probably be somewhere lower. The city looks like a mess of flickering lights and forgotten corners from up here. Kind of view that makes everything and everyone around feel far away. That sounds like heaven. The further you are to the sky, the better. Less noise you hear. You say you don't mind the height, but I wonder if that's true. No, please. The clouds are heavy. Purple-gray and cracked open by flashes of lightning in the distance. You should be careful out there. Like I don't get hit by lightning. Go back. There's nothing else to do in my room. I can't even eat something. Go to the living room. Which is just so gray and black. Some forgotten clothes. They were a gift to yourself when you got the job, something new for a fresh start. But the right occasion never came. They've hung there ever since untouched. That's kind of sad. Why would you buy clothes that you're never going to wear? Inspect the sink. The sink's overflowing with dirty dishes. Ew. You've lost track of how many days it's been like this. Ooh, are you just a pig? It's a constant reminder that you really should clean up, but not today. Yeah, you're a pig. Maybe tomorrow. Post-it note. Mad Dog said they need someone for night shifts. Told them you're reliable. Here's the number. Grab my name tag. Your name tag sits on the edge of the counter, right where you'll always leave it. Somehow, after just a month on the job, the name tag already looks like it survived a war zone. The plastic's scratched, the clip's bent, and you're starting to wonder if it's a warning sign. You grab it and shove it in your pocket. Can't show up to work without your tiny plastic badge of honor. Open the drawer. Maybe there's a kitchen knife in there. Oh yeah, there is a kitchen knife. I'll need this for work. This drawer's always been its home. From your first shift at Mad Dog Convenience, Lane wrote his number and his address on the back like you'd ever use them. You didn't throw it away, though, but you don't remember putting this here. In fact, you're pretty sure it wasn't here the last time you checked this drawer. Ew, is he in your house now? From that sushi place you used to go after work. You always said you'd go back, but you never did. Mad dogs bark at night. Are you listening? Yeah. I am listening. Okay. Old television. You flip on the TV. Static buzzes loud for a second before a weather warning cuts in. This is an emergency weather alert from the National Weather Service. Severe thunderstorms are expected to hit the area tonight. Strong winds, hail, and dangerous lightning are forecasted. Residents are urged to remain indoors and avoid unnecessary travel. Keep away from windows and doors. Do not use electronics unless absolutely necessary. Power outages are likely. Let's go back to the front door. Go to the bathroom? Oh yes, let's step into the shower. You step into the shower and close the glass door behind you. The water takes a moment to warm up, rattling through the old pipes like bone shaking. When it hits, it's almost too hot. You let it scorch your skin anyways. You stand there for a long time watching steam curl up the cracked tiles. Somewhere under the noise, your thoughts start to melt into nothing. You finish showering and put on your work clothes. You really needed a shower, because you're dirty. Can I go to the bathroom? No. Open the cabinet. You open the cabinet. A sour mix of mildew and cheap aerosol hits you in the face. Ew. A crusty tube of toothpaste slumps next to a cracked comb. You are a dirty... You're working in the perfect place. You're a dirty dog. Working in a Mad Dog. Nothing here feels particularly clean or useful. Yuck. Let's try out this dried out lipstick. You used to wear this before work. Back when you thought appearances mattered behind a convenience store counter. What, now you don't care about your appearance? You meet your own eyes in the mirror. You smile at yourself. Feels like trying to warm your hands on a dead flame. Well, that's depressing. Go to work? Okay, where can I go? Enter your room. Go to work. There we go. I think I can go now. Let's go to work. 9:24 p.m. Okay, I'm not late yet, but close enough that my heart's already doing that annoying little panic flutter. I slip on my sneakers by the door, my hoodie already zipped up. My work shirt is wrinkled, but it'll pass. Getting dressed at home is just easier. One less thing to deal with under the buzz of the stockroom light. Ew, why would you get dressed at work? I mean, we don't even have a break room. The guys just change and leave, no questions. For me, it's a balancing act. Don't look too done up or too sloppy. It's like they're all waiting for me to mess up. The sky outside is already tinted with that dull indigo gray. Not quite night, but getting here. And the rain, still going strong. One foot out the door and I freeze instantly. Poop! I forgot the umbrella. I complain, not even daring to step out of the little shelter. But it's too late to turn back now, and I can't risk being late. I pull my hood over my head and start walking as fast as I can, trying to dodge the worst of it. Useless. The rain always wins. My shoes are already soaked, and I can feel the cold creeping up my legs, turning my skin into ice. Jeez. Well, at least it's not Monday. That's something, right? Everything else has gone straight to hell, but at least the calendar is doing me one small favor. Gotta cling to those small victories, I guess. I take another step forward. But at the same time, the sound of a car speeding by throws a wave of water up at me. Yes, I remember those days. Getting soaked, and then I'd be like, got my fist in the air. I won't start swearing on the channel, but it's just like, oh, I was so mad. Literally get like a bath while I'm standing there. As the car drives by. Absolutely soaked. Right before my shift. It's horrible. Couldn't even get that small victory to last, could I? Ew, it does look pretty dreary. It's not even midnight yet, but it feels later. Just make it to the store, your name, Celine. Your name, Celine? My name is Celine. I got to make it to the store. I keep walking, not too fast, but not too slow either. What is that? What is that saying from The Princess Bride? My name is... Not Vigo. I can't remember. Or Toya or something from The Princess Bride. You gotta watch that part. That was so funny. My name is Matoya. I come to kill you. something like that. It was just hilarious. Sorry, folks, I'm having flashbacks. You gotta look that up. It's really funny. I keep walking, not too fast, but not too slow either. But suddenly I stop. Not fully, just a hesitation. The kind where my body goes still for a second while my mind catches up. Did I just hear something? I swallow and turn back. What? Just go to the store. Keep walking, keep walking. But it's here again, that feeling. Just start running, like, run now. Come on, let's start running. Get those legs going, girl. Start running. Running like, dogs are chasing you. Like someone is a step behind me. It's nothing. I'm just being paranoid. Well, then turn around. That weirdo will not come back. Oh yeah, because this is the part 2. I'm doing this backwards. Oops. Oopsie loopsie. I cut through a cracked parking lot near Mad Dog Convenience, stepping over the flattened remains of what used to be a soda can or maybe a rat. Hard to tell around here. What, you can't tell what the difference between a dead rat and a dead can? Oh, you're weird, girl. You need your eyes checked. The front neon sign buzzes over my head, trying its best to flicker out one letter at a time. Right now it says, Ma's dog. The only good news is that no customers seem to be in front of the store. This rain will probably mean less work for me. Ew. Why didn't they, clean the door? Seriously. I nudged the employee's only door with my shoulder, hoping it'll open without one of its usual tantrums. This is a dirty place, too. The door has probably welcomed more wet hobos than actual staff, thanks to Ronnie Joe's genius idea of having one physical key and zero budget for a card system. He claims it saves money. I get the key for the week. Lane gets it next, and so on. And this week, the sacred key belongs to Lan. Which means I'm at the mercy of his punctuality, hoping his charming, passive-aggressive butt shows up on time, so I don't end up soaked in alleyway rainwater, waiting like a stray dog. Everything has to do with dogs in this game. I push harder, fully prepared to stand there in the rain and wait for him. And again, nothing. Not even a click. It doesn't budge. Lane's late. Lane's late. Lane's late. No surprise there. He's probably on his way, which in Lane time means he just remembered he had a shift tonight. Is he your stalker? I press my palm against the surface and push away again. I give the door another shove just for the principle of it, but it's still locked. Poop, I murmur, resting my forehead against the door. Rain slides down my hair, clings to my neck, soaks through my hoodie. I am poopin' miserable. I am quacking miserable. I'm gonna start I don't like swearing, as you can tell, so I change the words. I decide to give up and take my phone out of my pocket. The rain messes with the touch screen, but I still manage to scroll through my contacts anyway. My fingers are freezing. The screen jumps around every time a drop hits it. I squint at the names. Should I call Lane? Or Ronnie Joe? One's unreliable. The other one, well, slightly less unreliable. Let's call let's call Lane. Not the first time he shows up late like this. I get it. It must be exhausting. Carrying all that charm and no responsibility. I tap on his name contact and it starts to ring. But it only rings once, then an instant click. The person you are trying to reach is not available. Please leave a message after the tone. Useless, lazy butthole. I pull the phone away and glare at the no service in the corner of the screen. You've got to be kidding me. The rain is coming down harder now, pushing water into my socks. Ugh, how miserable. No signal, and no one I can call. She should just go home at this point. Screw this job, it's not worth it. Fine! I tuck the phone back into my pocket and step back to look around. The parking lot is empty, except for the garbage rolling in little gusts of wind. Like little, what are they called? Tumbleweeds? Tumble garbage? There's absolutely no one there. So I do the only thing I can think of. I start walking. I round the side of the building, hugging the wall, one hand raised to shield my face from the rain. There's a small delivery door around the back. I've never seen it open from the outside, but I tried anyway. Locked. Obviously. I hit it once with the side of my fist, more out of frustration than anything, and keep moving. Maybe it's the universe's way of telling me to quit this job. But quitting doesn't pay rent. So I take a breath, crack my neck, and keep looking like a lost idiot. Just break a window at this point. Pick up a rock and just throw it. Just tell them that you went mad. I finally arrive in front of this door where the automatic doors are also locked. Don't follow my instructions, people. I'm just making fun, of course. I'm done. I'm actually done. Done like dinner. All this because Lane couldn't be bothered to show up on time again. What a doofus. I mutter under my breath, my hands shoved in my pockets, and kick a piece of trash out of my way. I'm not even thinking about where I'm going now. This place sounds like a dumpster. Just trying to get warm, try not to yell. Good thing the storm will probably drown out my screams. I keep wandering past the store, just looking for somewhere to get out of the rain. But I hit something or someone. I'm sorry, sir. I didn't. I stumbled back, my hands flying up instinctively. Is it Lane? The guy stumbles too, like I electrocuted him. He actually flinches away, taking 2 quick steps back and landing in this weird pose, like he's been caught doing something he wasn't supposed to. He freezes. Oh, why has he got a helmet on his head? I freeze. Rain is pouring between us, creating this wall of water that blurs everything. I look up and blink hard. For a second, I can't see his face. Just the height. This black helmet. Oh, she knows him. Creepy guy. Biker boy? He doesn't say anything right away, just nods once, kind of like a kid who's not sure he's allowed to speak. And I can bet he's panicking a little under that helmet. You're not inside. I blink. Oh God, right. I look like a wet rat. No wonder he's confused. No, I say, brushing wet hair out of my eyes. My coworker's not here. I don't have the key, and I've been locked out for like 15 minutes. An awkward silence settles between us as he just stands there in the rain, like he's trying to process my words. You don't have a key? He finally says, like that detail alone was a big problem to him. I shake my head. No, Lane was supposed to open up today, but he decided not to show up. Okay. Now we're 2 idiots in the rain. Can you take off your helmet, dude? What is he doing here, though? He clears his throat, trying to seem composed, but his fingers keep fidgeting with the edge of his gloves. You shouldn't standing there like that. His voice is low in a way that makes me want to lean closer to hear it better. And my face flushes with heat that doesn't match the weather. Because... Like what? I ask like an idiot. Wet. What the hell? Is he supposed to be like... Is that supposed to be meaning like he's blushing? Under the helmet? I bark out a short, surprised laugh. It sounds so awful. I didn't mean like... Ugh. You're gonna get sick. I blink. It hits weirdly hard, like the concern in his voice doesn't match how intimidating he looks. Yeah, probably. It's all I can manage because my teeth want to chatter. But I won't let them. Why doesn't she just go home at this point? I'm fine, I add quickly right after, even though I'm very obviously not. He doesn't really look convinced. That's probably why I see him take a step forward and then another. Stopping close and positioning himself between me and the wind, just enough that I can feel the heat coming off him compared to the biting air. It's subtle. But suddenly I'm not being slapped in the face by rain anymore. You don't have to do that, I almost scream. You're already... I don't mind. I freeze, though I can't tell if it's from the wind. There's something strange about how he says it. Not like he's trying to be nice, more like he really doesn't care. We stand there for a while, not really saying anything. I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to say to a stranger in a black helmet. Can you take off your helmet, sir, so I can see your face? Please? What are you, like... The Elephant Man? Under there? Can I see? Stranger. That's when I suddenly realize how close he is. How big and tall he is next to me. And how careful he's being, like if he breathes wrong, he'll scare me off. I clear my throat. You always like that, or am I just special? He freezes. Ooh, what's wrong with his hands? Are they like scarred? You're freezing. You dodged that one. Did I? A laugh slips out of me without my permission. What's going on with his hands there? Does he have the plague or something? Bone rot or something? Thanks! He doesn't respond, just shifts his weight as if to say, you don't have to thank me. Does he have leprosy? Not that that's a laughing matter. Another gust of wind hits, and I instinctively shift closer, hugging my arms tight against my chest. Why does she call her boss right now? I sigh and glance down the hallway where the staff door is. Still locked. And still no sign of Lane. I wonder if this guy is Lane. God, he's so late, I muttered mostly to myself. Look, I think there's a little shelter around the corner. Not much, but I jerked my thumb toward the side of the building. Let's not wait for Lane under the rain, all right? Why did they do that to begin with? He nods once. It almost looks like he's not just agreeing with what I said, but with the idea of following me. I mean, you don't have to, I add, try not to sound weird about it. You probably have somewhere else to be. His visor tilts slightly towards the rain, then back at me. No, he says. I'll come. Stranger danger, stranger danger. That's what's going off in my head right now. Run, girl, run! The wind makes it hard to talk, not that either of us is saying anything. In fact, that's the rain that carries the only conversation. Creepy graffiti on the side of the thing. That's kind of creepy. The shelter is exactly where I remembered. Just one of those narrow overhangs on the side of the building, probably meant more for trash bins than people. Boy, she is very brave to go with a strange man down a dark alley when there's no one around. But it's something. I duck under, or she's just very stupid. Very, very stupid. Just taking a drink of my tea. I duck under, exhaling hard when the rain stops hitting me for the first time in what feels like forever. My shoulders drop, my hoodie is still clinging to my arms, but at least I'm not getting wetter. Not ideal, but it could have been worse. At least Biker Boy took most of the rain. He just stand over me like an umbrella. He stops just a few steps away, stands right at the edge of the shelter, close enough that I can still hear his breath through the helmet. Why don't you ask him to take his helmet off? But he stays outside of it, letting the rain hit him like it's nothing. Oh, I guess he's being a little bit polite, because he's probably like, if he gets too close, she's going to get scared. That's dignified. His head is low, like maybe looking at his feet is safer than looking at me. I glance over at him, then down at the little bit of space next to me. It's tight. No way someone as tall as him could fit in here. So I kind of get why he doesn't. I really do. But still, there's something weird about being the dry one. I tuck a wet strand of hair behind my ear. You know, you don't have to stand out there, right? He doesn't answer. Just can't stop looking at his hand. What's going on there, buddy? You need to go to a doctor. Oh my goodness. You're on your way out with that kind of mottled hand. For a second I think maybe he didn't hear me, but I know he did. Is he waiting for permission? Or is he just too shy? I'm starting to get used to not seeing his face, which is somehow worse. Because I can't read him. Let him stand in the rain? No, I'm not that kind of person, but it's still creepy though, but we're gonna do creep because, of course, this is a game. We wouldn't do this in real life, folks. This is too dangerous to do this in real life. So please don't do this in real life. Also, don't talk to people in you know, that wear helmets when they're walking around. Please don't talk to people that, you know, where you can't see their face. Just run the other way. Invite him inside the shelter. I shift in the tiny space, pressing my back against the wall. My elbow hits the metal, and there's barely room for me, but I can't just leave him out in the thunderstorm. You can come in here, if you want. I see his posture straightens, but he still doesn't move. Not an inch. I'd just get you more wet, he mutters. You barely fit in there. I shrug. I don't mind. He hesitates. Not like most people do. No, that kind of hesitation would almost be too normal for him. He looks like he's calculating the angles, the closeness, and even the physics of this. So he's one of those. And more than that, he's trying not to panic about the idea of being that close to me. He scratches behind his neck, accidentally splashing water across his shoulder. I'm way too tall. I'd block the whole thing. But thanks. Oh, okay. I should have brought an umbrella. Yeah, stupid. You should have brought an umbrella. And a key. And a rock. And that knife. I should have brought a jacket. He mutters. I don't know what this is, but it's weirdly comfortable. Like I'm not supposed to be this okay with a shy, silent biker who just showed up to block the rain for me. But I am. I tilt my chin upward. You should check to see if your, lane is back. Aren't you going to work at all? What are you doing here? I try to keep it casual, like it's nothing but small talk. But we both know it's not really. It's night, there's a thunderstorm. And we're two strangers. I was just riding. Riding? Where? In a thunderstorm? That's really kind of dangerous. He shrugs. Nowhere. I blink. But why stop here? Because I want to see you, that's why. But I grab a drink. That's clearly a lie. I don't say it out loud, but my face probably does. The store's closed. I didn't know. I stare at him. It's monotone. It's getting kind of monotone here. The rain taps on the metal awning, ticking like a countdown to how awkward this is. So, it's just a coincidence you're here and I'm here? He nods shyly. This must be the most awkward conversation ever. Like, why does he ask him to take his helmet off? Yes. Time drags for a few minutes. The rain's not any better. Actually, I think it's worse now. And yet he still hasn't moved. Lane will come soon, and I'm okay, so... You don't need to wait for him. I look up at him. What? 'Cause I'm Lane. You don't need him to get inside. There's something in his voice this time. Something that in the back of his throat, like he's holding something back. I do, I answered, raising a brow. He's the only one with the key. He doesn't answer right away, but seems to argue with himself behind that helmet. We could check the door again, he says finally. I already tried, I sigh. Maybe I can do something. Oh, he knows how to break in. I squinted him through the rain. What the hell could he do against a locked door? Break it? Like lockpick it? Oh. I already tried multiple times, really. He lifts a shoulder. Still. You're very stubborn for someone I barely know. I mean that in a good way, I add. Mostly. Okay. Maybe moving is better than staying here. Fine, let's go check it again. He moves before I can, like he was already ready to block the rain again. And I follow him. Even though I have no clue what he's planning to do. We finally reach the staff door, but at the same time, my phone suddenly buzzes, and I freeze. There's no signal out here, not since the storm rolled in. I checked earlier, 0 bars, not even Wi-Fi dripped from some apartment window, nothing. So that buzz hits me like a jolt, like something breaking through that wasn't supposed to. How the poop. I stop walking and pull my phone out of my hoodie pocket, my hands shaking just a little from the cold. The screen lights out. Oh my god, what a jerk. I know you miss me, but chill. I'll be there in 15. Didn't ditch you, babe. You're fired. You're fired. I stare at it. I just received this message now. Okay. Maybe a blip got through. One lucky pocket of data slipping past whatever the storm's doing. And that also means Lane should be here any minute now. Your coworker texted you? I glance over my shoulder, surprised, not because he scared me with his deep voice, but because I'd almost forgotten he was there. He stopped too, not facing me directly, but not looking away either. That wasn't exactly a question. It's more like he already knows. I nod quickly, letting out a nervous laugh. Yes, I just didn't expect a message to come through out here. It was delayed, I add. Probably the storm. He doesn't answer. Okay, that probably looked rude as hell. We barely know each other, and I act like he's invisible the second my phone buzzes. Great job, your name, Celine. I think they're trying to say great job, Celine. Maybe I wrote that wrong when I put my name in there. I forgot to take out the your name. Now I think I understand why it's all goofy. I should have taken out your name, and that I would have said Celine. Oh well. Oh well. I learned it now. I turned my phone face down in my hand and sighed. Already tired of the text and the casual babe, like this is just some minor delay. I feel like a burrito right now. Taco Thursday. Oh wait, no, that's Taco Tuesday. Well, I can still be Taco Thursday. I'm hungry. I start to reach for the handle. Ew. What the world? What just happened? Did he just turn into like a demon or something? What's going on here, people? That smug little poop thinks he can touch you. I'll rip his poopin' throat out and feed it to him. What in the world? What the... What just happened? Did I just enter another dimension? Is that what he's supposed to be like, really? I stop mid-step. Did you say something? No. She's like, I think I need more sleep. I'm starting to hallucinate. Oh my goodness. Just not a fan of guys who waste your time. Me neither. Oh, that was funny. I'm sorry I get off on that kind of stuff. That was kind of funny. I have to say that was kind of funny. It was like, you know, like he turned into some kind of crazy dude. I jiggle the handle, but nothing. Maybe I'm the weird one. Maybe there's something wrong with me. Oh, God. See? I locked, I muttered. Biker boy stands a step behind me. The store's locked on the door like it did something to him. I tried the windows earlier, I add, sighing. Trash room. Trash room. Trash, like the trash talk in here. Front entrance. It's like the store doesn't want me to work. That sounds like fun. Let's go home then and have a sleep. I laugh softly as I say it. I see. I glance back at him, then nod toward the door. You think you could kick it open? Wouldn't the alarms go off? It's a joke, mostly. I mean, he is built like a brick wall, and I'm not expecting anything. He takes a step forward without hesitation. What the? Wait, I say quickly before grabbing his arm. You're actually gonna do it? He freezes, glancing down at where I'm touching him. You said to. Oh my god, this guy would do like anything for you. That's the kind of man you want. Not the psychopath one, though. He turns kind of psycho, but like he would literally do anything for you. Just like a robot. AI robot. AI boyfriend robot. I stare at him. He's not being sarcastic. He's just listening. You were gonna kick a steel door because I told you to, I ask, letting go of his arm like I just realized I was still holding it. That's it? His head tilts, almost like he's confused why I'm confused. Yes. I chuckle. Jeez, you be a real good obedient dog. What's with all the dogs? That's rude, girl. You don't call the man the dog good obedient. You be a real good obedient dog. That's horrible. That's so rude. Why would you call him like, you be a really good obedient husband? Not dog, you would call him like a husband. Only for you. I sigh, glancing back at the door. I like these little innuendos where he talks quiet when it's just like creepy. My manager is going to kill me if he sees the frame, but it's not like we've got another way in. I pause, second-guessing if I'm really about to let him do this, then I step back, giving him room. Lan's still not here, so I think it's only fair. What, you're gonna break the door down? And then you're gonna have to pay for the door? Do you know how much doors cost? Doors are expensive! Doors are really expensive. I know from experience. Go ahead, I can't afford to be late. There goes your whole entire rent money for the entire year. That's all he needs to hear. Oh my, he's strong. Wow. I blink at the sudden silence. You're officially the strongest guy I know. He shyly steps back into the rain to let me pass. Am I? The nervous way his fingers fidget is honestly kind of adorable. I just gave him a compliment, and this poor, awkward man has no idea what to do with it. I mean, it's not a huge accomplishment, and considering the competition is mostly lane, but still. He doesn't say anything, but I can tell. He's smiling under the helmet. Oh my god, now I really want to see his face. I really want to see what he looks like. I step inside, holding the door open with my hip. You should wait in here until the storm chills out. A flick of rainwater rolls off his black helmet and lands by my shoe. I'll drip everywhere, he answers and points at the broken lock of the steel door. And I broke that. The floor is already a mess, I shrug. And it's fine, really. I mean, that door was already a piece of junk. I offer him a soft smile. Ronnie Joe will just blame Lane anyway. He gives me a shy nod, but his visor doesn't move from the crooked employees only sign. I'm not allowed. Oh, he's one of those. He follows rules. Yet he's okay with, like, breaking doors down. Breaking and entering, yet he feels like he can't go in. I wonder if he's autistic like me. Jeez, this guy is really stubborn. Not the breaking door part, people. I don't break down doors. But the rule part is definitely autistic trait. I glance at the door again. You don't really seem like someone who sticks to the rules. Well, yeah. I sigh, the warm air inside wrapping around me. While he's still standing in the cold, just grab his hand and pull him in. I should go. He turns and starts to walk away, but I feel like I should say something. Thank him at least. Hey. He pauses and turns. I know we don't really talk much, but thank you for walking me out. He nods. Ooh, jeez. Holy crap, my whole house just kind of rumbled. That was thunder outside. It's very loud. I didn't want you to be alone. I smile a little. I didn't want you to be alone either. Aww, now we're bosom buddies. I'll have to get my own helmet now, so we can both wear helmets. We could be helmet buddies. I should go check on my bike. Oh yes, right, of course. The bike is probably soaking wet. Maybe that big guy isn't as scary as he looks. I'll see you later today, mademoiselle. Mademoiselle? When did you turn French? What is this, like, mademoiselle? Okay. And just like that, he turns away and walks off into the rain, his big shoulders hunched slightly under the wet. She should give him a drink or something, a warm drink. To warm his heart. His murderous heart. I wait a second longer, still standing just inside the staff door, watching him disappear toward the side lot. I take a deep breath and step inside. I'm drenched to the bone. I don't wait and immediately peel off my soaked hoodie. I throw it over the heater, hoping it'll dry soon. Excuse me. I walk over to the counter and pull my name tag from my jeans pocket. I clip it onto my shirt automatically, like I've done 100 times. It's routine. The lights are still off, so I flip the switches above the door one by one. The store blinks awake in stages, owl lights, freezers humming to life, and that ugly glow from the vending machine in the corner. I check the time on the wall, still a few minutes before my shift technically starts. I made it on time, thanks to Biker Boy. I smile. And of course, Lane's not here. I glance at the counter. There's no empty Red Bull can waiting for me, no half-done paperwork. Just me, the lone employee who actually shows up. I duck behind the register and boot up the system. Wipe down the scanner, double-check if we're stocked on cigarettes and lighters. It's like muscle memory now, and I kind of like it. I hear something. Was that the automatic doors? Is there already a customer? Oh, there's Lane. Evening sunshine, Lane says, shaking his hair out like a wet dog. Lane. He steps in like he owns the place, his hands shoved into his pockets. You're already here? He looks surprised, but not in a way, wow, you're so responsible kind of way. More like he wasn't expecting to see me at all. I lean an elbow against the counter. Yeah, started a bit early. He kicks water off his boots as he walks closer. Why did you come in through the front, though? You're not supposed to. I didn't, I say, cutting him off gently. I used the staff door. Lane pauses, raising his pierced eyebrow just a little. I didn't see you there. I was headed to the back. Figured you'd be waiting by the staff door like last time. What a jerk. He scratches the back of his neck, his wet hair sticking up a bit. Kind of figured I'd have to let you in, but it was weird when I didn't see you, so I just came around front instead. He grabs a Red Bull from the freezer like he already paid for it, still looking at me like something doesn't add up. So, see, that's stupid. Like, isn't he gonna ask her how she got in? Okay, now he's saying it. How'd you get in without a key? Say what happened, true. Say what he wants to hear, lie. No, I'm gonna tell him the truth. I hesitate for a second. But I don't want to lie, not about this. I didn't just appear out of nowhere. If that's what you're thinking, I answer, adjusting my name tag again. The biker from yesterday, he helped me. Lane stares at me like I just said something insane. What? He was there. I didn't have the key, so I gesture loosely toward the back of the store. He opened the staff door for me. His smile doesn't drop right away. It just kind of stiffens. Like it's holding onto his face too long. Oh, he says too casually, opening the can. That guy. I nod. Yeah, I mean, I don't think he meant to show up. He looked just as surprised as me. But he helped me, so... He hums something low in his throat, then moves behind the counter like usual. Like I didn't just tell him I was alone in the dark with a man no one knows much about. He takes a sip, then grabs a rag from under the counter and wipes up some water from the surface. You let that guy touch the staff door? The rag squeaks faintly on the counter. Geez. Says when is it a big deal to him? I didn't let him, he just helped, that's it. Lane keeps his eyes on me while he wipes the counter even though there's nothing left to clean. Then lets out a dry little laugh. And you're just okay with that? I can feel the jealousy, but it feels like more than that. I would have been locked out alone for hours, I replied, trying not to sound defensive. He was just being nice. Nice. Silence falls between us, heavy enough that the faint fizz of his drink feels loud. I blink. He even helped me with that creep. He's never done anything weird. Yet. There's no bite in his tone. That's what makes it worse. I don't say anything. He doesn't either, but finally tosses the rag aside, staring at the floor like he's trying to bite back whatever else he wants to say. You want me to talk to RJ? He offers. I could say you didn't have the key tonight. Maybe get a spare maid or something? Oh, that's kind of nice of you. So this doesn't happen again, or he's just saying that because he doesn't want me outside alone? That guy, he's jealous. I blink again. Oh, sure, that would be nice. He shrugs like it's nothing. Cool, I got you. And just like that, the weird edge in the air disappears. Not all the way, but enough that I start second-guessing whether I imagined it in the first place. I watch him pick up his can and head into the stockroom like none of that just happened. Like he didn't just look at me like I'd done something wrong. Was he mad? Or just weird? Or both? I let out a quiet breath, mentally shaking off the last bit of that weirdness from our conversation. He's just jealous. My eyes catch the usual mess of Ronnie Joe's post-it notes on the counter. It's funny how, even though the manager never sticks around, the store still somehow feels like his mess. Anyway, time to get to work. Oh, I can go to different aisles. Let's go to aisle 1. Let's talk to a customer. You ask her if she needs help finding anything. She looks up from her basket, eyes tired but kind. Yeah, actually, do you know where the chocolate display is? My daughter's having a night meltdown, and apparently dark chocolate is the only thing keeping her alive today. You say that you don't remember, but you're going to check. She looks around and gives you a smile. I'll manage. At least you tried. You're not like the young boy from earlier. He just pointed and said, don't know. Let's go to the store entrance. Some boxes. A rack of forgotten snacks sits by the entrance. Chips, candy, and instant noodles. Their packaging faded and frayed. You can't help but wonder if they've gone rotten by now. Lost dog? Always with the dogs. Please help me find my dog. With the 2 X's on its eyes. That's weird. Why am I outside? Let's go to the alley. Oh, he's still here. Hey, he's still here. This is kind of creepy. His bike is parked just here, matte black and huge. But there's something weirdly graceful about it, too. You don't know much about motorcycles, but this one looks cared for. Like someone actually loves it. There's a red streak across its side, a long faded scar. You don't know what it is, but it pulls your eyes. This guy's weird, but his bike is kind of beautiful. The red mark. Aw, if I die, bury her with me? Oh dear. Is that blood? The red mark? So he's like still here. Let's go back inside. Let's check out vending machine. You hit the machine hoping it'll start working again, but you've got no idea how to actually fix it. Maybe it's better to just come back another day and try again. Yeah, just keep hitting it. Back to aisle 1. Go back. Aisle 2. Clean vomit. Ew. Why is there vomit? Clean blood? Why is there blood? Let's go to aisle 3. Ramen display? The packets are uneven. Someone rummaged through them earlier or dropped them. You rotate them one by one. Chocolate display. The shelves have to empty or half full. Depends if you're the kind of person who still believes in sugar highs. A dusty sign advertising Mamba Crunch Extreme Chips. Featuring a yellow carton snake giving a thumbs up. Okay. You're not sure what the flavor is, but the snake seems proud of it. Let's go to the washroom. Washroom? You need the right supplies to clean this. Toilet paper is your best friend, after me, of course. You catch your reflection in the mirror. You smile. But the glass is cracked, slicing your face into pieces. It makes it look like someone else is smiling back. What a dump of a place. Go back. Yeah, I need to go to the stock room to get some cleaning supplies. I need cleaning supplies. Staff complaint. Unsafe working conditions. The ceiling above the register has been leaking for 6 weeks now. How is this not fixed? The mold smell in the stockroom is getting really bad. A few of us had to take breaks because of it. Negligent, the worst. Some co-workers, one particularly, routinely leave early or sleep in the back. No manager presence during night shifts despite repeated issues. No security. Requested action. Maybe listen to your staff? Final note. Hope you actually read it this time, RJ. Had to print this on an old schedule. No blank forms left. Oh, they scratched out the name. Is that supposed to be me? Night shift cashier? Okay, maybe that was me. Take a look. Look at Lane. Night shift. Then they put, bro, he quit. So there's like only 2 people running the store. Like the manager is in the morning, and then the afternoon is 1 person only. And then the night person is Lane. And the other person quit. Oh my god. Lane and new girl with a heart. Lane and new girl, Lane. A new girl starts tonight. A girl? Oh, jeez. They're so, like, immature. The boxes are labeled, but the handwriting looks rushed. One has a missing can and got a tear, like someone opened it and closed it fast. Cringe poster. A motivational poster with a wolf howling at the moon. It says, lead the pack. Which is rich considering you're at the back of a convenience store. Cleaning supplies. Bleach, broken mop handles, and another list of chores he'll ignore and you'll finish. Classic. You take the supplies without thinking too much. Should I talk to him? You get the feeling he's not in the mood. It's like walking toward a dog you're not sure you will bite. What's with all this dog stuff? Maybe keep your distance for now. Weird. Alright. Was there anything dirty in aisle 1? No. Let's go back to storage. Go back to aisle 2. Clean vomit. Smells like energy, drink, gum, and poop. Ew. You wipe until the surface squeaks. As you clean, you hear your coworker's familiar voice behind you. Careful, Cinderella. If you make it too clean, people will start expecting effort from us. Clean blood. Well, it's gone. Oh, there it is. There was nothing to clean here. Go back. I guess I cleaned it. Go back. Maybe check aisle 3. Was there something I was supposed to do here? Go outside. Is there something I'm supposed to do out here? Is there anything I'm supposed to do? Walk to the staff door. Broken staff door? The guy with the helmet didn't give the lock a chance. Your manager's gonna blow a fuse, but maybe now he'll finally put in a real one. Honestly, the store might actually be safer because of it. Now, how do I get out of here? Oh, there we go. Go back. Oh, there's a customer here. Get out of there, dog. An elderly man in a worn coat and mismatched shoes. He carries a plastic bag and wanders slowly through the entrance area. You catch him mumbling near the automatic doors and ask if he needs help finding something. You'd think a dog would come back if it loved you, huh? But nah, they get lost easy. Real easy. He chuckles to himself. Had 2 once, brothers kinda, not by blood, but by time. First, are we talking about dogs still? First one was a loud fella. He barked at wind, barked at clouds, barked at his own damn tail. But never once bit, not even when the neighbor's kid pulled his ears. All bark that one, but soft where it counted, sonny. Okay. That was weird. Alright. Oh yeah, there was something in the washroom that I need to clean. Let's clean that. Ew, what even is this? You scrub until it disappears. Is there anything else dirty in here? Okay, go back. Aisle 1. Oh, there's fridges. I didn't know there was fridges. Cold coffee. The label is faded. Did you eat anything today? Of course not. You never do when you're spiraling. Fridges. Near the fridges you find a sticker of a female cartoon character in a bikini. Someone drew horns and fangs on her, but her breasts are still intact. She's just gonna talk about chocolate again? Yeah, okay. Oh, thank God you just saved me from a sugarless war zone. Appreciate it, sweetheart. Okay, I just told her about that. Aisle 2, is there anything still here? Oh, clear the shelf. I squat in front of the shelves, dragging the crate beside me. It's half filled with packets of cake donuts. Pinky-licious little snacks, according to the label, the kind you tear open when you're craving something sweet, or want diabetes. First task, clear the old stuff, the ones that you see at like Walmart with the fake pink icing. Ugh. That you know that is not made out of real ingredients. Well, easy enough. I crouch down and start clearing the lower shelves first. crushed cups, dust-covered ones, and that one that smells rotten. I wrinkle my nose and toss it straight into the return bin nearby. Once it's done, I eye the top row. And it's still a mess. Great. Most of the expired ones are shoved way in the back. I exhale and roll my sleeves up. No step stool in sight, but I'm not that short. I can do this. I mean, I'm perfectly capable of reaching a few packets of snacks without help. I stand up and step up on the lowest shelf brace. Of course, you know what? She's gonna fall. I just bet anything she's gonna fall. And one of those guys is gonna catch her. It creaks beneath my sneakers. I reach up, stretching as far as I can. My hand smacks something, and a cup topples down. Poop! I twist to dodge it, losing my balance as I hop back down fast, landing with a thud and a puff of dust. Oh, I guess no one is going to catch her. This is not one of those damsels in distress. Okay, maybe not perfectly capable. I bend down to pick it up, shoving it into the crate with more force than necessary. Why are these shelves so high? It's not like we have 2-meter tall customers every day. Jeez. I don't even know how our regular-sized customers deal with it. I get back on my toes. It's like me at Walmart. Like, I just want that coconut creamer, please. Like, the way at the top of the shelf that's meant for, like, people with, like, 9 feet tall people to be able to reach. And I am, like, I'm grabbing another, like, box or something of, like, another coconut creamer because I'm trying to, like, swat it like a fly to push it over to me. I'm too short, help me. And I'm looking at the customers around me saying, who looks friendly and tall? Because I'm just a little dwarf. I get back on my toes. So embarrassing sometimes, shopping at Walmart. The shelf digs into my ribs and I miserably fail a second time. This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Ridiculous, like donkulicious. Ridiculous, that's a new word we just made up. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I glance around. Maybe I should ask for help. Like, land? Don't do the task. Try again yourself. When you try again. You'll never fail. So don't stop trying, because if you do, then you're a failure in life. That was like my swim instructor. You can do it. Don't stop saying you can't. And as he pushes me into the water and I'm drowning. I can't dive. Don't say you can't. You can do it. So I'm like, I try to dive and I like hit the water just smack the water basically. This was terrible. Anyways, let's go back to the game. I'm not going to give up. That's the spirit, girl. You can do it. I've done harder stuff than grabbing a couple of damn rotten items. Try again. Don't give up. I rub my palms against my apron, then shake out my hands like that'll help me grow a few inches. Just grab some of the other stuff and make it like it's a ruler. All right, I mutter. One more try. I step up on the bottom ledge again, careful not to put my full weight on it this time. This is so stupid. Like, she's gonna have the whole shelf come down on top of her. Then I stretch further enough to get to the edge of an item, brushing my fingers. I lean more. Just a little more. She's not thinking very smart. But my sneakers squeak against the metal. Uh-oh. Here comes the whole shelf down. Uh-oh. My foot slips sideways, and I start falling back. Oh, she's gonna get caught. Holy crap! Holy mother of God! Here I go! I whisper to myself as I let the gravity do its job. I close my eyes as I fall into the abyss. But I don't hit the ground. What the? Before I can even register what's happening, I feel 2 hands grab me. One under my ribs, the other steady at my waist. cold through the fabric of my shirt. I freeze mid-air, and so does he. He holds me just long enough for me to steady myself, then pulls his hands away, as if he's touched fire. I step back and turn around, my heart still pounding. Biker boy! Crazy biker boy! My hero! My knight in shining biker helmet. You've come to save me. Biker boy? You okay? He says shyly, taking a small step back. Oh, I can just hug you right now. You saved me from certain death. I blink, feeling the cold of his hands lingering on my skin. Why is he so cold? Is he a vampire? Yeah, yeah. We both avoid each other's gaze, only because this situation is so embarrassing, and I'm suddenly warm in the face. I smooth my apron down, even though it doesn't need it. I saw you through the automatic doors. Still checking on your bike? He nods, and I let out a small laugh. I can't think of anything to say after that, so I just look at him. He saved me like 2 times now. We should buy him like an energy drink or like a hot coffee for the road. Mind you, I don't know how he's going to drink it through the helmet. He needs a straw. Oh, that's how my stupid brain works. He nervously waves a hand toward the shelf like he's trying to say something to fill the awkward pause. You almost fell. Yeah, I know, because I'm kind of stupid, right? My face burns, but it's more shame than anything else. Oh, yes, I was trying to do it alone, I answer with an embarrassed smile. I saw. Well, thank you for catching me and for all the other stuff, too. You're like my personal guardian angel or something, I laugh softly. Oh my god. I knew this was coming. Oh dear, here comes the hearts and the red and the pink and then just like the sparkles and the unicorns and the rainbows. I knew this was coming. Oh my goodness. He looks down. Guess I'm just in the right place at the right time. I shoot an annoyed look at the cake donut still waiting behind me. I can help. If you want, of course. I glance back at him. Sure, that would be nice. He doesn't respond, but I can almost feel him smiling like I just made him the happiest man on earth. Oh my god, he's so smitten over you. He's so smitten like sunshine. Lollipops, sunshine, and lollipops. Rainbows. Then he steps forward. I step aside automatically, and suddenly he's right there next to me. As if helping me isn't even a question. He lifts his arm, and damn. I forgot just how tall he is. He doesn't even need to stretch to reach the top shell. Is he like a giant? Where I was practically climbing, he just stands. And it looks so tiny next to him. Ugh. Like, you little dwarf, and that's how I feel every day, a little dwarf. One by one, he pulls the expired cups off the shelf before grabbing the box on the floor. It's a big box, but in his hands, it looks like a shoe box. I start stepping toward it. Let me. But he's already opened it, already pulling out the pink packets with this weird kind of care. Okay, you're hired, dude. Can you take my shit for me and I can go home and go back to bed? You're so hired. I got it. Okay, you can do the rest of my night shift too. Go like deal with Lane first. I end up just standing there again. Ooh, just looking at the weather here. I was like, what is a T-storm? I'm like, what does a T-storm mean on my computer? It shows a little weather, like a little icon with a little thunder thing. Oh, and I'm like, that's a thunderstorm. Yeah, thunderstorm. Okay. But to be honest, I kind of feel a little useless. So I move beside him to help, but every time I reach for a packet, he's already taken it. After the third time, I stop trying. You really don't have to. I try again. I don't mind, he says, still filling the shell. He finishes the last row and finally straightens his head toward me. Does he even have a job? Even if he's faceless, I can see he's checking if I'm okay, if I'm satisfied with the work, or if I need anything else. Why doesn't he take his helmet off? Like, why is he scared? Like, is he on like wanted posters or something? Is that why he doesn't want anyone to see his face? I realize I've been doing nothing but staring at him. I clear my throat. Thanks. Then take a glance at the shelf, all restocked and perfectly lined, probably better than I would have done it. He would make a good coworker. Yeah, can you take over for Lane? Lane, you're fired. He steps away suddenly, like his body remembered too late that we weren't supposed to be this close. Those are popular, he says quickly. I didn't want you to fall trying to reach it. I try to laugh, but it comes out awkward. Well, I nearly did. He gives me a shy nod before grabbing the cup that fell earlier. Oh, it's expired, I explain, already reaching for it. I'll toss it, don't worry. But he doesn't hand it over. What, he wants it? Instead, he holds it for a second. He wants the expired cup. He wants... I'll do it. I blink. You sure? Yes, If I can help you... He trails off, then turns without waiting for an answer, heading toward the entrance with the cup in hand. Maybe he wants it as a keepsake, like, this is my momentum when she fell. I'm gonna put this in a special place. I watch him go. With a smile on my face. Oh my god. Should I go to the store entrance, see if he's still there? Are you still there, biker boy? Are you still there? Yeah, biker boy is still there. He sure likes to hang around with me. Finish the task. I think I did everything. Yeah, I'm done with this. No more tasks. I'm done. Let's go home. I finish straightening the last row of instant noodles and step back just enough to eye the remaining ones and fix them with one lazy swipe of my hand. I inhale deeply and let it all out, placing both my hands on my hips. There's a weird kind of pride that comes with finally getting all the shelves looking decent. My feet hurt, my back is sore, and the mop water is still a little red from whatever sticky mess a customer left near the aisle. But I did what I could. Good enough. Am I done? Can I go? I walk across the still wet floor and check the post-it Ronnie Joe left one last time just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Well, I mumble under my breath, stretching my arms out until my shoulder pops. That's most of it. I lean against the counter for a second and let out a big yawn, my eyes watering from how tired I am. Then I glance around. Or outside. The rain is hitting the pavement sideways now. The kind of weather that makes even the weirdos stay home, except for you. I check on my phone. It says it's a little after 2 a.m. No customers in the last half hour. No more shelves to fix. Perfect. I can almost start to relax. I quickly grab the disinfectant spray and a rag from under the counter. All that's left is wiping the top down, the last little ritual that means the night's almost over. I spray a line of cleaner across the sticky edge and start scrubbing in circles. That's when I hear the stockroom's door open behind me. I don't even have to look. What, Lane was just sleeping in there the whole time while I was doing all the work? What a jerk. Lane walks in. Careful, his voice calls out. The floor's slippery. Yeah, dude, I'm the one who mopped it. You should mop your smile off your smug face. He walks around the counter and stands beside me. You actually mopped, he says, eyebrows raised. We could have done it right before closing, you know. We? When was there ever a we? It's always been me. I side-eye him, still cleaning the counter. What do you mean by we? Oh, good for her. Hey, he nudges my elbow with his. I work smarter, not harder, like you mean sleeping in the stockroom? And from what I can see, you handled it perfectly. I snort. Right, is that why you left me alone with that customer who wouldn't stop talking about his dogs? He grabs his jaw with both hands like he can't believe it. You saw him too? Lane. That weirdo was talking nonsense at me, so I had no choice but to lock myself in the stockroom. What choice did I have? I got scared. What, of a little elderly man? Talking about his dogs and his love for dogs? That's not nice. I let out an aspirated sigh and started organizing the receipt rolls. Lane leans on the counter, eyeing me like he's trying to read my mood. I would have helped, you know. I hope it's okay if I'm playing on my computer when there's a thunderstorm outside. I hope they don't get electrocuted. Because it just told me, like, don't play on the electronics when there's a thunderstorm outside. Oh, dear. If you were here, I remind him, please pray for me. He shrugs like, yeah, fair enough. It's easy to forget that under all the bravado, Lane can actually be decent company when he's not trying so hard. But honestly, I don't mind doing the work. Less talking that way. Lane gasps, clutching his chest like I've mortally wounded him. That's cold, even for you. I'm being nice. This is you being nice? I jot a number on the form, keeping my tone light. You should see me on a bad night. I'd rather not. I'm too fragile. He stretches like he's been working for hours, tapping his heel distractedly against the edge of the counter. You've been weird tonight. Not as weird as you are. He says it casually, but I can catch the flicker of actual interest underneath. I'm just tired. You sure? You're usually a little more, he waves his hand vaguely, annoyed with me. I'm trying a new technique. It's called choosing peace. That's a good one. He lets out a soft laugh, grabbing a lighter from the display on the counter. Can't believe you're robbing me of the one true joy in my life. I roll my eyes and finally look at him fully. You'll live, Lane. Our slow burn workplace romance. He says that as he flicks the lighter on and holds up the tiny flame like it's symbolic. Dead in the water before it even had a chance. Didn't know it even started. That's the thing about chemistry, because we don't have any. Sometimes it's only on one side. He clicks the lighter shut, but keeps it in his hand. Doesn't mean it doesn't burn, though. I glance at him. Lane doesn't say anything. Just toys with the lighter a second longer, then sets back on the display like it never meant anything. But hey, he adds back to his usual grin. I'm used to getting burned. I put the receipt rolls away, then turn and press my back against the counter, touching. Now get your butt up and learn how to use a mop. Sure, Angel. I freeze. Not visibly, but just inside. I feel my chest tighten in a familiar way I wasn't ready for. What did you just call me? Is Lane the same person? I opened my mouth to add something, but... No, he's not the same person, because he's smaller, right? The automatic doors hiss suddenly. Lane glances past me. Oh, poopin' great. I blink confused and turn. Oh, he is not the same person. Oh, that's good. Thank God. I was starting to worry. I was like, oh, I can't stand Lane. If he was Biker Boy, I'd be like, ugh. And I see him. Again. I guess he finally finished checking his motorcycle. Biker Boy standing just inside the aisle too, dripping from head to toe. Looks like this thunderstorm didn't spare him. He doesn't move, doesn't speak. Just stands there, his helmet slightly tilted down like he's reading something on the floor. But he's not. I can tell. Even through his visor, I can feel his eyes on me. On me and only me. It's like he came back just to see me again. Weirdo's back. Oh, I like that. That's funny. Weirdo's back. I shoot him a look. Lane? He shrugs like, what? Then pretends to study the biker who still hasn't moved. Just didn't think you'd show up again after your big interview last time. You come back for your job application? He grins. I think the toilets in the back still need a good scrub. And Biker Boy stays silent. He's right. No reason he should bother replying to that. Still waiting on your resume. Lane, I snap, trying again. That's enough. He raises an eyebrow like I'm the one being dramatic. I like that little tilt from the head from Biker Boy. What? I'm just asking questions. Isn't that customer service? Lane's such a jerk. Too many bikers these days. Lane takes one slow step around the counter. I step forward too without thinking, like I can intercept whatever he's planning just by moving. Just saying, he drawls, keeping his eyes locked on Biker Boy. If I was standing around, dripping on the floor like a wet dog, I'd at least say hi to the nice employee behind the register. Real manners, you know. The biker tilts his head. He's like he's not getting a reaction out of him. For a guy who barely talks, you sure don't shut up with your head. I sigh through my nose. I don't want this tonight. Lane, seriously, cut it out. He's just a customer. Lane chuckles under his breath. Oh, customer, right. He doesn't finish the sentence, and I don't even know what he means exactly, but I know it isn't good. Just chill. He just walked in. He lifts his hands, smiling like he's just making conversation. I'm chill, I'm chill. But he didn't just walk in. He walked in like that. Lane gestures toward the biker like he's some kind of ugly art installation. Oh, that was kind of funny, actually. I open my mouth to say something, to defend Biker Boy maybe, or at least stop this. But Lane's already spiraling. Uh-oh, is he gonna get murdered? Like, right in front of my eyes? Because Biker Boy's, like, unhinged. You know what? No, this is actually good. I was getting bored. Enough. You want a towel? Lane keeps going. Or are you planning to track water all over the floor so she has to clean it and you get to watch like a creep? I'm not a creep. Uh-oh. You're pushing his buttons too much. He's getting like dark and creepy. His helmet snaps fast toward me like he's checking to see if I'm buying what Lane's selling. I'm not, but I can tell he's worried I might be. I can see it in his body language. He's not just ignoring Lane out of peace. He's ignoring him because his focus is me. Weird. That's weird. Oh, yeah, that's strange. Like, he's just, like, totally fixated on you. And I know Biker Boy came for me. Lane knows it, too. Because just as the biker moves again, taking one more step closer, Lane suddenly shifts and steps in. Right in front of him. Close enough that their chests nearly brush. Close enough that Lane has to tip his chin up just to look at him. Oh, the guy's even bigger than Lane. Jeez, Lane, isn't he just a little bit scared of him? Nope. Not one step closer, Helmet Boy. The height difference hits me all at once. Lane's not short. He's taller than me by a lot. But next to Biker Boy, he looks really small. Oh, God. Lane is biting off more than he can chew. It's like a chihuahua going after like a Doberman Pinscher. Or a pit bull. Oh my goodness. But he doesn't back off. He's kind of stupid, isn't he? Unless he knows like black belt karate or something. And me, I'm stuck in the middle. Uh-oh. Are we gonna have a fight? Fight, fight, fight. Mortal Kombat! Get over here! Biker Boy. She's my meat. We'll fight you for it like dogs. Biker Boy doesn't look like he's here for a fight. It's more like he wanted to get closer to me. And without meaning to, I'm looking at him softer than I should be. Oh my. And yet you don't even know what he looks like underneath the helmet. As if to ease the tension, he lifts a hand and waves at me. Just a few shy fingers, like he's only ever seen other people do it in movies, and he's not sure if it's dumb. It's not dumb. It's sweet. Aw, she's falling for the Biker Boy. She's falling for the masked man. The marauder. Zorro. Oh, he's like, hi again. Hi again. Something flips in my stomach. I don't even know why. It's like he said again on purpose to show me he remembered earlier that he actually meant something to him. Lane reacts before I can. Ridiculous, he mutters under his breath. Biker Boy lowers his hand. What is it? You think she'll magically fall on your oh my god. I'm not gonna read that. Because you helped committing property damage? Lane! Disgusting. What the hell are you? Relax, pretty. That was just a question. Ugh, he's so gross, Lane. I just came to make sure you're okay. Lane lets out this sharp, mocking laugh before I can thank him again. Lane is biting off more than he can chew. When a guy is acting like this and all sweet and, you know, non-intimidating, and yet he's coming on with, like, all these, like, he's a bully, yet you never push somebody who's, like, quiet and like that because they're actually, like, you never know if they're gonna just, like, go crazy on you. Those are the types you have to watch out for, the quiet ones. The quiet, nice ones. And now you did. Congrats. Get off. I'm not here to fight you. You already are. Oh my god, like as if I belong to Lane. And right now, I feel like my record for dumbest thing done in this store is in serious danger. I feel like I'm caught between someone who won't shut up and someone who won't speak. And I honestly don't know which one feels worse. You have to step between both of them. Probably Lane. I take a slow, long breath, already feeling the migraine forming behind my eyes. Can you guys please not? What? That guy's just weird. I'm not the one barking every time she looks at someone. You're not the one cleaning piss off the bathroom either, but guess who will be? The biker doesn't move. But it's almost like he's deciding right now if this is worth catching a charge. His visor flicks to me. That's what holds him back. Oh, like I'm the one telling him, like, yeah, you can fight him, or no, you can't. I just think it's funny, he mutters. You spend one day with a dude who doesn't talk, and suddenly he's your favorite person in the world. Favorite person? Oh. Just look at this. Lane gestures wildly toward the staff door. He kicked it open, didn't he? Who the hell does that? Who needs to do that? Well, because you stupid didn't show up and I was standing in the rain for like a half an hour getting soaked because of you're being late. It was locked. Okay, yeah, but you could have waited. Or I don't know, hit the damn door? I hit it multiple times. You're good at looking helpless. Oh my goodness. No wonder he comes running. What does that even mean? Is he seriously mad at me? You were supposed to be here. Biker Boy's voice cuts through like a blade. What? You left her outside. In the storm while you were off doing nothing. Biker Boy is defending me? I don't say a word. I just look right between them, mostly because I have no idea what to say or do. Lane narrows his eyes and barks a laugh. Yeah, and what? You're not staff. You weren't even supposed to be near that door. The biker steps forward just a little. And Lane doesn't bike up. He leans in too. Fight, 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 fight. Action, I want some action. Now the only thing between them is heat, breath, and whatever's going on behind that helmet. She didn't ask you to be here, Lane spits. Uh-oh. Like, this guy is, like, murderous. I would not be talking to him like this, Lane. You're not her man. Biker Boy tilts his head slightly. No, he answers calmly. But you're not either. Lane's smile drops. Oh, good one. And the silence lands hard between them. Are the fists gonna start flying? Biker lets the words hang there just long enough before he finishes. I was there. You weren't. Lane's jaw tightens. Oh, okay. So we're keeping score now. I just wasn't going to leave her standing out there for hours. His voice doesn't raise, but every word is direct. Like he's slicing through Lane's crap 1 inch at a time. So you what? You want a medal? Oh my god, Lane is so awful. Ugh. No. Oh my god, I'm surprised this guy doesn't punch his lights out by now. He's like talking smack about him, like he's talking so rude about him. Like why he hasn't punched his lights out is beyond me. It's just what someone who cares should have done. Aww. Wow. You hear that? He throws me a look like I'm meant to join in on the joke. He gives a poop. The biker ignores him. And that, of course, pisses Lane off more. So, okay, Darth Vader. Let me guess. Some tragic backstory turned you to the dark side. Lane keeps circling the same point like a dog with a bone. What's with all these dogs mentions? Talking about how dangerous it is to let guys like him in the store. I've had enough. I snap. Stop! Huh? What's your problem? He's just a customer, Lane. You're blowing this way out of proportion. Yeah, he lifts his pierced eyebrow. Didn't look like just a customer the way he had you giggling outside. I wasn't giggling. As he said, you weren't here. Whatever you say. He waves a hand like I'm the one being ridiculous. He didn't do anything to you. You're just pissed because someone else knows how to be decent for 5 seconds. He scoffs. You're real generous with your loyalty these days. Well, why would I be loyal to you? You're just a scumbag, a lazy old scumbag who doesn't do any work, and who talks trash about others. What the hell is that supposed to mean? I don't know. I'm just doing my job, Lane. Something you forgot how to do half the time. He grins. An ugly grin that probably hides something deeper. God, woman, talks so much. You want a mic or something, pretty? That shuts me up for a second. Excuse me? You said what you had to say. Uh-oh. So Biker Boy doesn't care if he talks trash to him's face, but if Lane talks trash to me, Biker Boy's gonna snap. I just want to see this happen. I really do. I really do. I'm twisted that way. Cool. Got it. Now can we move on before your monocle hits Act 3? Oh, is this not gonna? Oh, no fist flying? This is tragic. This is very, very tragic. I stare at him, not saying anything. Because what is wrong with him? Look, if you want to flirt with a serial killer, be my guest. I just think maybe don't do it while you're on the clock, you know? As if you can talk. Ironic? I say it as I grab the biker's arm, my fingers curling around the thick muscle of his bicep. It's like gripping a statue. He's surprised, but lets me tug him with me anyway, like he's on a leash. Are you serious right now? I don't turn around. I would pull him outside, get some fresh air. Whatever. I grip Biker Boy's arm a little tighter. For Lan's benefit, and maybe a little for mine. Have fun. Hope he knows how to use it. Ugh. We disappear down aisle 1, leaving the world's most annoying man behind, stew in his own bruised ego. I don't let go of his arm until we're halfway down the aisle. And even then, I kind of forget to. I clear my throat and finally pull my hand back. Sorry. I mumble as I rub my palm on my thigh like I touched something hot. Well, kind of accurate. He glances down at me through the visor with a visible confusion, like he doesn't fully understand how he got here, but he's not mad about it. He's always been a butthole. It's okay. I'm not here for him. I feel the red rising to my cheeks. I cross my arms and look away, pretending to inspect the shelf I cleaned earlier like it's the Louvre. Louvre wasn't even cleaned that well. You should go to France. Well, I'm here, I manage. Very smart response, Celine. He shifts a little beside me. Sorry about the door. Seriously, it's not a big deal. If it hadn't been the door, Lan would have found something else to be annoying about. Just when I think I might finally relax, I hear the clumsy shuffle of footsteps from the front store. Oh no. We both peek around the end of the aisle. A man in his late 50s is stumbling through the automatic doors, cheeks flushed and a smile like he's laughing at a joke no one heard. Drunk man. He yells, pointing his finger at nothing. I love this place. This place right here. Best snacks in the country, swear to God. The biker just watches the drunk man with quiet indifference. Hey, the man calls again. Do you guys still have those little pink donuts? My wife hates them. I love them. I step out with a sigh and my best smile. Yeah, we've got those. Come with me. He lights up like I just offered him gold. Bless your soul, miss. He takes a step and suddenly pauses. Whoa. Your boyfriend's so tall, I didn't even see him. He's not my... Careful out there, pal. Roads are mean after midnight. He tries to wink, but both his eyes close. You're not even wearing full gear. Look at that. The man slaps a hand against Biker Boy's arm, squeezing like he's testing for armor. The biker doesn't even move, just stares down at the drunk. Okay, sir, come on. Yeah, rock and roll. Burp. Talking trash. My butt's getting sore. What? I'm standing still in the parking lot, staring at my phone's screen. At a photo from Ronnie Joe. It's a blurry pic of a printed paper taped quickly to a board. The new schedule. And right there in bold black marker, my name is written right after opening shift. Tomorrow. Like, in a few hours. Is that a joke? I scroll down. There's nothing else, just Ronnie Joe's dumb emoji thumbs up and a thanks for being flexible. Flexible my butt, I don't even have the key. I look more carefully at the picture. Half the shifts are scribbled out with pen. I already knew the store was circling the drain. Ronnie Joe's been slapping things together for weeks now, but this is the first time it feels like he's actually panicking. Jeez. The only person who has the key is Lane, but Lane left early today. That means I'm going to have to go to his apartment tomorrow. Ugh. Not the first time I'll go there, but still. I sigh so hard my lungs actually hurt. I actually feel sorry for her. She's like in a torturous job with a torturous coworker. I keep walking annoyed. Lucky for me, the rain has eased up a bit. Next problem, the bus. Should I take it? It's like $1.50, not that much. But $1.50 tonight, then $1.50 tomorrow, and by the end of the week I'm crying in my kitchen because I didn't pay the water bill again. And rent's already breathing down my neck, so... Ugh. I mean, it's not like walking is impossible. It's just for... creepy. And there are always weird guys hanging around at night. But walking is free. And I like free. Celine. Your name's Celine. Stop standing here like an idiot. If you walk, you save money. If you took the bus, you get home faster, maybe don't get rained on. I glance down at the coins in my palm, the metal cool and familiar. Taking the bus means spending money I'd rather keep, but walking home alone? Yeah, I don't think I have the guts for that tonight. The bus stop's just a few blocks away, and the walk there feels longer than it should. Every shadow stretches like some monsters, and the sound of my footsteps seem louder than normal. Probably because there's absolutely no one here except me in the rain. By the time I reach the empty station, I'm already one bad vibe away from a meltdown. Of course, there's no one else waiting. I don't really know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I take off my soaking wet hoodie. I'd rather not be sick tomorrow. I sit on the cold metal bench, shifting uncomfortably, and check the schedule. 10 minutes until the next bus. I don't like waiting here alone. I don't think I ever will. She should just run home, like literally run home. Not because something always happens, but because once was enough. I take a deep breath. It's cold and still raining, so my breath turns into that little cloud right in front of me. My ears are tuned to every little sound I can catch through the rain. The wind, the weird clanking from the construction site across the street, a car rolling too slow. What the? A motorcycle engine shatters the stillness, tearing right over the sound of rain and wind. Oh, is he going to give her a ride home? I blink some water out of my lashes, trying to get a better look at the machine. But mostly at the guy on it. Biker boy. Oh yeah, he followed her home. Of course. Excuse me. He's hunched slightly over his bike. I need to take a sip of my tea here. This has been a long read. There we go. He's hunched slightly over his bike, like the world's pressing down on him and he's used to it. I don't even realize I'm holding my breath a little until he slows down near the curb. Biker boy cuts the engine just beside the bus stop, not far from where I'm sitting. He's going to give her a ride home. For a second, it's just the sound of the rain again and the shape of him under the dark. There's a part of me deep in my stomach that should feel uneasy. A big guy on a bike pulling beside a girl sitting alone at night. Weird. I mean, I should feel weird about it, but I don't. And it pisses me off that I don't feel that way. Because it's him and I barely even know him. Idiot, I whisper to myself. I probably wouldn't last 5 minutes in a horror movie. I'd be the idiot who trusts the mysterious biker boy already mentally writing our love story instead of running. Cursing myself, I turn my head toward him. He just kind of sits there for a second. Like he's stuck in his own head, arguing with himself about what to do, what to say, what not to say, and how badly he might screw it up. Aw, he's kind of endearing. After a moment, he gets off his bike and starts walking. There's no reason for him to be here. It's not even close to the highway. There's no gas station around either. It's not the kind of stop you just pass by. And yet, here he is again. Like, he is following you, you know that. I smile and lean back against the bench. Are you following me? My voice comes out more casual than I expect. He freezes, clearly caught off guard by me speaking first. His boot scratches at the dirt like he's already rewriting the whole scenario in his head. And from what I can see, he thinks it's not going well. Cute. Aww, he's shy. After a beat, he starts walking again toward the shelter, but stays just outside of it. Like there's an invisible line between us and he's not sure he's allowed to cross it. His helmet tilts toward the bus schedule like it's the most interesting thing in the world. The bus isn't here yet. He nods. It might be late. Are you gonna offer me a ride home? That makes me glance at him. Rain and all? It's such a simple thing to say, but he sounds like he was worried I'd be stuck here, like he came here only because he figured I'd be stuck here. I scoot over a little on the bench, tapping the empty spot beside me with my palm. You can sit, you know. He hesitates. Not like he doesn't want to, I can't tell. It's the only thing he wants. But something's holding him back, like he's scared it's not okay to want it. Still, after a few seconds, he sits. Not close, but not across the planet either. Maybe 2 whole feet between us. Okay, the way he's tilting his head is just kind of weird. It's weirdly more intimate than if we were closer. We sit like that for a while, the only sound between us being the rain and the steady click-click of my shoe tapping against the concrete. Oh, he's actually very sweet, you know, like sitting there, protecting her, like helping her wait for the bus. Like, that's really cute. I want to say something. I should. So I do. I figured you'd be out on your bike this late. I try to sound normal, but it definitely comes out like, please talk to me. Ugh. He turns his head slightly toward me, his helmet angled just enough to show he heard. Yes, he simply answers. Another silence. I can see how uncomfortable he is. It's not the first time I've noticed this about him. And there's something almost sad about the way he avoids talking to me. Somehow we just end up looking at each other. Or at least I think he is. I can see my reflection in the visor, staring back at myself like an idiot. I look as confused as I feel. His head dips lower for a second. He glances at my hands, then maybe at my legs. And for a flicker, I think his gaze pauses a little higher up. He probably thinks the helmet hides it. 5 seconds pass, maybe more. Then, like we're synced or something, we both look away at the exact same moment. I pretend to fix my sleeve. He pretends to care about the bus schedule. I bite the inside of my cheek to stop myself from smiling. No idea why I even want to. God, this is so awkward. I cross my arms on instinct, then uncross them because it feels weirdly defensive. Then tug again on my sleeves instead, like that'll help me. Why does she ask him like Like, where are you from? Like, ask him simple questions. Like, have you lived here long? Like, do you like the weather? How's the weather? Neither of us speaks. We just watch the rain starting to hit the glass of the shelter harder. Do you like cats? Are you a dog person? So many questions. What's your favorite food? When I sneak a glance back at him, I wish I could actually see his face. You cold? He asked, still not looking at me. His deep voice cuts through the silence so suddenly it catches me off guard. Not really, I shrug. I am. That's when he finally dares to look at me. And he looks a bit disappointed by my answer. Oh, like he wants to put his arms around me? Hold me? So I'm warm? Like he was secretly hoping I'd say yes, just so he could play out one of those little scenarios he's been imagining since earlier. I ruined it. Maybe I should say or do something first this time. Make up for it a little. Ask something? Do something? I don't know. Which one's the better one? I don't know. Let's do something. I should just do something nice. I will probably learn something about him. Who knows? Lean a little closer. I shift a little on the bench and my knee bumps his. I lean in just slightly, glancing at his hands resting on his thighs. His fingers are curled a little, almost like he doesn't want them to be noticed. I notice anyway. You've got nice hands. He freezes 1 second before looking down at them. Thanks. Got tattoos on them. Oh, they were tattoos. I thought that was a plague. Bubonic plague. Can I see? Slowly he lifts both his hands and turns them palm down over his legs so I can see the back of them. I lean in a little more just to get a better look. Am I going to see his hands? Ooh, what is that? It's supposed to be like skulls or something? I trace the line of his ink with my eyes. It's skulls. Ooh. Creepy. Abstract skulls. Messy lines, bleeding edges, as if the ink itself is trying to shape death. He doesn't say anything while I look. They mean something? I don't know. I got them when I was younger. I glance up. His helmet is tilted on the floor now. You regret them? Some. That surprises me. I don't know why. I just assume he'd be the kind of guy who got tattoos just to look scary. Now that I'm looking closer, I can tell that the lines on his hands are old. The black has faded slightly into his skin like smoke. They look good. Thanks. Yeah, it's just trying to be nice without being nice. A gust of wind blows through the station and I shift closer without thinking. Our shoulders brush, making me glance at his arm. So, where else do you have ink? I smile. That a secret? Oh god, is he one of those that covered in tattoos? Oh, maybe that's why he hides his whole body. No, just he rubs the back of his neck with the heel of one hand. I've got some on my jawline. Oh no, not one of those. They look so awful. Why would you put tattoos on your jaw? I nod, even though I've never seen them. His helmet and that mask under always covers that part of his face. And my back. What else? And my entire body. Below my abs. They're everywhere. I freeze. He freezes. I try not to react, but there's a part of me that's suddenly aware of how close we are. Oh. He clears his throat and looks away fast. It's kind of adorable for a guy with skulls inked into his skin. He gets flustered like a teenager. I hope I get to see them. His head snaps toward me so fast I hear the creak of his helmet. What? The one below my abs? I blink. My face goes hot in less than a second. What? I laugh from panic. I meant the ones on your neck or your jawline. I bury my face in my hands and groan. Oh. I wish you could see them too. What, is your face like scarred or something? I see the bus coming from way down the road, a pair of soft yellow headlights swimming through the rain. I sigh a little and stand up, brushing off the back of my jeans and making sure my coins are still in my pocket. It's not far now. Behind me I hear the creak of the bench. Biker Boy stands too. I glance over just out of habit. He's already looking toward the road, then at me, then quickly away again. The bus pulls up with a low hiss. I can already see the shadows of some tired passengers inside. I pull up my coins, already halfway stepping forward as the door creaks open. Well, I murmur without really looking at him. I guess that's for me. See you. I take another step toward the curb. But that's when I feel something warm close around my wrist, enough to make me stop. Wait. I freeze and look back. Biker Boy stands close now. His visor reflects the bus lights, painting eerie faces that flicker and fade. Yeah? I can take you. On my bike. I look down at my hand. I'm not sure if he realizes how he's slowly sliding his thumb across my palm now. Ooh. Like it calms him down. And it helps him thinking through touch. If you want, it's not far, and I just thought, aw. I just thought that bus, sometimes there's weird people on it. I smile. You're saying you're the normal one? No, I mean, aw, yes. I feel his fingers gently twisting and playing with mine like a kid trying not to be nervous. I laugh and let him do it without really knowing why. I mean, he murmurs again. It'd be faster, too. I take a look behind him of his motorcycle parked just a few feet from us. The rain is slipping off the seat. There's also a soft puddle under the wheels. But I'll still be in the rain. Oh. That's right. Silence. He's still fidgeting my fingers, maybe in his thoughts trying to find something to respond with. Something clever, convincing. But nothing comes out. Instead, his thumb presses gently into my palm. Just once. A smallest gesture that says, please stay. Aww. Okay, definitely going with him. Definitely unlocked. Ooh, I got a special. Am I getting a special ending? Go with him, of course. I'm not spending my money on the bus. I glance at the bus. The driver exhales loudly through his nose, watching us lazily with a look that says, are you getting on or what? I meet his eyes through the open door, then I shake my head. He throws his hands up like I've ruined his entire night. Always wasting my time, he mutters, just barely audible through the hiss of the doors. The bus pulls off, tires dragging through the wet asphalt. And just like that, it's gone. And it's, again, just the two of us. I turn back. Aww. That's kind of like, but it's also kind of like creepy and ominous with his helmet on as he's so close to you. Biker boy still hasn't let go of my hand, but now he's completely frozen. Almost like he doesn't believe what just happened. He lifts his hands slowly, high enough that our hands hover in the air between us together. I am so happy. Aww, that's really adorable. Look at the sparkles and everything. That's so cute. I'm so happy. I glance up at him and blink. His voice is a bit deeper than usual, but I know right away he means it. Really, really, really means it. Just don't go too fast, okay? I've never been on a bike before, I admit, a little embarrassed. Like, ever. I'll be gentle. Ooh. You sure? I raise a brow. You look like the kind of guy who goes 90 on empty roads. No. I go faster than that on empty roads. That makes me laugh, a real laugh from the chest. That's reassuring. He shyly lowers our hands like he's afraid to drop something fragile. There's a bit of silence. The rain keeps tapping the ground around us. You like bikes that much? Yes. Why? Because of someone I knew. Oh. He starts walking, not ahead of me, but with me, pulling me gently along toward his bike like I'm some princess. Aww. As we reach the bike, he finally lets go of my hand to unhook something from the back. Another helmet. Oh, he's good for safety, like he knew, like, she was going to be riding with it. Oh, it's got a crack in it. Did the person die? It's red, the color of dried cherries. The motive seems to represent sharp teeth or a demon's face. Ooh. The visor is dark blue, scratched and cracked in one spot. Not too bad, but enough that it's obvious it's been through a few scrapes. There's a small dent near the top, like it's been dropped before or maybe thrown. I stare at it for a long second, and there's this weird feeling. A whisper just on the edge of my memory. Have I seen that helmet before? Maybe on TV or in a movie, or maybe just on someone passing by? I can't really tell. It feels oddly familiar, but the memory slides away before I can grab it. Biker boy stares at it too for a second, then back at me like he's thinking about saying something but decides not to. Wait, did he always carry a second helmet? Or did he bring it just in case I said yes? I mean, maybe. It makes sense. He offered the ride. He brought an extra helmet. Almost feels like a plan. But maybe he gives people rides all the time. Maybe it's not about me at all. Celine, you want it to be about you? I'm just saying it doesn't suit him. Ugh. I hate how my brain runs like this. It's kind of broken. Borkin. It's kind of borkin. I glance at the visor. The crack is definitely there. Maybe you shouldn't use this one. It's safer if you take mine. Oh my god, are you going to take your helmet off and I get to see your face? Please. I shake my head. No! Why would you do that? I wanted to see his face. No, it's okay, I say, reaching out and touching the smooth red shell. I grab it and feel the weight of it, a little heavier than I expected. You said you weren't going fast anyway, so I can take the red one. Yes, don't worry. I've never crashed. For some reason, I believe him. Because he says it like it's true, and also because he looks like it's true too. Besides, she wouldn't want me to see her face anyway, I add with a small smile. I slide the helmet onto my head, careful with the cracked visor. It kind of smells like him. He steps closer. Can I? That helmet is annoying to put on. I nod. I've never worn a bike helmet before, so I don't really know what to expect. I hand it over and he moves close, carefully lifting it and lowering it slowly over my head. It brushes my ears as it goes on, and then it's resting there, not fully secured yet. He reaches under my chin, making me look up at him, or at least looking at the black void where his face should be. I catch my own reflection in the visor, wondering what's really under there. What color are his eyes? Does he have scars? Piercings? Or is he just some normal dude hiding behind all that plastic and glass? Have we met before? He freezes for half a second, then goes back to fiddling with the chin strap. No, we haven't. I feel his hands, but right now they move like he's never fastened one in his life. Yeah, I don't know what answer I expected anyway. Maybe that helmet is annoying. I'm just distracted. I blink up at him, still tilted back with the helmet half clipped. Aw, it was cute. By what? By you, of course, Celine. He lowers his head slowly. His visor is lined up exactly where I really don't want it to be. Oh my god. Was he looking at my boobs the whole time? I feel my face go hot under the helmet, trapped in this awkward bubble between us where I can't even step back because his hands are still right there. He's tall. I'm short. He's trying to clip something under my chin. Where else is he going to end up looking? Ugh. Boys will be boys, I guess. Just when I open my mouth to say something, click. The chin strap finally snaps into place. There, he mutters before stepping back. As my fingers brush over the smooth plastic, I shove that awkward moment out of my head. It's not like he was being creepy, so no point in making this any weirder than it already is. I look over at him. He's already walking back to the bike like nothing happened, swinging a leg over the seat like it's nothing. He settles on it, pulling on thick black gloves before slouching forward over the gas tank. I guess it's my turn. I walk up next to it. The thing's huge. Way bigger than I thought up close. But I guess if you're that tall, that's just what fits. I put one foot on the peg and try to swing my leg over. I make it halfway. And then I don't. That sounds like me. My boot slips and I lose my balance for a second, stumbling back onto the pavement like an idiot. Definitely not beginner friendly. Okay, I say, trying to save face. Your bike is too huge. He watches me to see if I'll try again. He's probably just laughing his head off. She's, yeah. Wait, I squint at him, tilting my head. Did you just say she? He puts a hand on his visor like he knows how dumb it sounds but can't lie about it. Yeah. I blink. You named your bike? Scarlet. Scarlet. That's pretty. Why? To have a little company. It's such a simple answer. But somehow it's the saddest thing I've ever heard said in such a plain voice. I look at him for a second and suddenly the weird, quiet, tall guy who barely talks feels a little less like a stranger and a little more like someone real. Just a little. Aww. I see. But why not a guy bike then? Because I'm on top of her. That makes sense. I choke on a laugh. I can't hold back. It must be tough. She likes it. I swing my leg over, gripping the seat with my knees, and finally I'm on. I'm kind of proud of myself. Little dwarf trying to get on a bike. Biker boy flicks the ignition and his Scarlet roars to life. And then she's terrified. I'm gonna die. I take a breath. Okay, I'm really doing this. Riding off with a guy I barely know. This is either going to be really cool or really, really scary. I'm gonna die. No one's gonna find my body. Oh, she's got her arm around his neck. That's not where you that's not where you put your hands. You put them around the waist, not his neck. And he can't breathe. Oh, she's like, I'm so scared. I'm holding on for dear life. That's the first ride of your life. Or the second, I don't remember. Your reflection in the puddles is crooked. So is his. You are just behind him, clinging to him like your life depends on it. You're probably afraid of falling, even though he said he wouldn't go too fast. For someone like him, he seems a little nervous being that close to you. Your arm should not be around his neck. It should be around his waist. I'm guessing she's like, if we get into a car accident, I'm gonna choke him to death. Put your hands lower. Yes, for safety. Safety comes first. That's better. Maybe not on his abs. Like, both hands should be around his waist. He hasn't said a word since you got on the bike. He probably won't. Did you notice that words aren't his thing? Hard not to, huh? But the way his shoulders tensed when you wrapped your arms around him. The way his hands gripped the handlebars tighter. That said more than 1,000 words ever could. Aw, that's kind of cute. He rides fast, but not reckless. Yeah, but does he know where she lives? Like, did she tell him? Not tonight. And certainly not for himself. He doesn't know how to care about that. What he doesn't know is how to care about you. Aww. That's really cute. I'm really enjoying this. Does he ride faster when he's alone? If I could hear him from that far away. Yes. Probably. Fast enough that the lines blur. Fast enough that the wind bites. Fast enough that if he crashed, he wouldn't get back up. Because when he's alone, who would it matter to? Aww. That's sad. The bike still growls, the engine still aches to run. Maybe that's the point. Maybe riding too fast is the only time he feels anything at all. You don't know it yet, but he's not trying to get anywhere. He just doesn't know where else to be. Wonder how he got so buff. Is he in the gym like every day? You don't know what he's thinking either. You can guess, but that's all it is. Guesses. Maybe he was in the military, or maybe he was like he's an assassin or something. That's why he's so buff. Maybe he's thinking about how your hands feel on him. And about how you smell, or how you didn't hesitate when he said, I can take you. Or maybe he's not thinking at all. But how does he know where you live? He told me that. Sometimes he has to pull over. Not because he's tired, but because his eyes are full of things that aren't what's in front of him. I think this guy suffers from PTSD. Post-traumatic stress disorder. You feel that there's something in him that wants to say thank you. Aww. He sounds so cute and lost, like a little lost puppy that you just want to hug and kiss and cuddle. But he's a man who doesn't know how to say things. So he rides. And lets the road speak for him. It's very poetic. This person's a good writer. It's a good game. I'm really enjoying it. I hope you're enjoying it too. How does he know where she lives? The engine dies with a low rumble, leaving us in the sudden quiet on my street. I don't move right away. My legs feel stiff, and I still feel the wind rushing past my neck, even though it's gone. He gets off first and steadies me as I slide down. My head tilts and I feel a little bit disorientated, but it fades. I'm a little dizzy here. I gotta get my sea legs ready for land again. He takes off his gloves, and I pull off the red helmet, shaking my hair loose from under it. Wow, I laugh, running a hand through my hair. That was actually really cool. And way faster than the bus. I'm glad you liked it. I loved it. I've never even been around the roads here. Like past the old gas station. I didn't even know it looked like that around my... Uh-oh, now she's realizing, how does he know where she lives? I feel it like a chill through my clothes. Around my building. Wait. You rode me home. But I never told you where I lived. Uh-oh. Now he's realizing. I saw you yesterday when I was riding around. I remember the street, that's all. It makes sense, sort of. I mean, it's not impossible. He rides a lot, probably knows the streets better than anyone, and yesterday I was outside walking home. Maybe he passed by without me noticing. No. I'd have heard his motorcycle. Was he stalking me? There's this uneasy feeling in my stomach. You just happened to see me? Yeah. Is that true? I mean, if he really wanted to be creepy, he had his chance. Maybe I'm overthinking it. No, you're not, sister. Maybe I give him a look somewhere between grateful and suspicious and force a small laugh. Okay, guess you've got a good memory. I didn't mean to scare you. Aw. You didn't. I mean, yeah, you didn't. Oh, now he's feeling like, uh-oh. Ugh. Can I, oh, maybe now's not the time to ask for your number, like, after he kind of scared her and spooked her. It's like, can I get your number? My stomach flutters like I'm 15 again, and the guy just passed me a note in class. He wants my number. I tuck some hair behind my ear, trying to hide the smile tugging at my lips. I am ridiculous. Getting all giddy just because a guy whose face I've never ever even seen asked for my number. But he dropped me off at my exact building, which is kind of worrying. My fingers twitch over my phone in my pocket. Should I give it to him knowing that? Or not? I'm gonna give him my number because he's just so darn cute. Even though he's a stalker. Because I'm stupid like that, right? But I also like him in an endearing way. Oh yeah, sure. I fumble for my phone. My fingers are weirdly clumsy, maybe from the ride, or maybe because it's just weird being asked for my number at midnight by a guy who just drove me home on a motorcycle. I unlock it, glance up at him, and start reading off the digits. He pulls out his phone, and for the first second I don't think much of it. Just another phone. But then the light from the screen hits the case. It's pink. And chipped on the corners like it's been dropped a few times. There's also a glittery sticker on the back. I think it's a unicorn or maybe a cat. Hard to tell in this light. Okay, that's weird. Okay, huh? Not judging, but not really what I pictured for him. Still, I don't say anything. People can have whatever phone cases they want. You can just send me a message, I say with a smile. So, I have your number too. I wait. And wait. Maybe his screen froze, or maybe he didn't catch my number right. No, I see his thumb hovering right over the keyboard. He keeps staring at his screen like the letters on the screen are written in a language he doesn't speak. Everything okay? His thumb twitches and he glances at me. I hesitate for a second and then I just ask, "Do you actually not know how to type on your phone?" I say it softly to not make it sound mean. "I prefer calling." I tilt my head. "You mean like you don't know what to say?" "I mean, I don't know how to write." Aww. That makes me freeze. "You don't know how to write," I repeat, careful not to let it sound like judgment. Just surprise. "Did you drop school or something?" "Yes." Huh. I feel he's still not meeting my eyes. He is clearly embarrassed by that. So what does he do to survive if he doesn't even know how to write? Like, how did he get such a bike? And maybe he thinks this changes something, that it lowers his worth, or I don't know. I mean, that's weird, but not a big deal, right? I smile gently. "Well, I can teach you." What? "You gave me a ride. I can give you the alphabet." He lets out the smallest, most awkward laugh I've ever heard from him. He nods quickly like caught off guard by kindness. All right. You know, for someone who called me Mademoiselle, I really pictured you writing poetry in French or something. I heard it in a love movie. I don't even know how to write it. A love movie? God. That explains so much and somehow makes my chest feel warm and weird all at once. I'm probably blushing as hell right now, but still, I try to sound normal. "Give me that." I hold out my hand. He hesitates, then slowly places his phone in my palm. There is no password, so I unlock it and swipe to the Messages app. The last message thread is a month old. My fingers fly over the keyboard like it's second nature. What should I type, though? I know. He watches me like he's studying some kind of magic trick. I hit send and hand the phone back. "Now you've texted me." He looks down at the screen and I see the faint glow of the message reflected in the dark visor. "BB?" Short for biker boy. It suits him, honestly. Something clicks in my brain a second too late. It sounds like... It's almost baby, I blurt out. Biker baby? I was already blushing, but now I just made things worse. Sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I mean, not in a weird way. It's okay. I love it. Oh. Wait. He clears his throat before typing something. After 1 second, I receive a message on my phone. It says WZ. I thought he doesn't know how to write. What's that? Want a zone? It's like... hang out? Ride? Waste time? Together? I look up at him. Want a zone, I repeat? Then smile. "So that's your code?" He nods. "All right, baby." BB. Alright, BB gun. "So next time you want to hang out, just text me WZ." He lowers his helmet and types again. I laugh under my breath. "You didn't even wait. That was fast." "Yes." He steps back and swings a leg over Scarlet, settles into the seat like it's part of him. I step back too, arms folded, watching him. "Night, BB." "Night." He tilts his helmet toward me right before riding off, swallowed by the night. And I stand there alone on the sidewalk a little longer, smiling like an idiot. I'm already thinking about when he'll send a text. The stairwell smells like dust, the kind that just clings to old buildings like this. I should take the elevator, 15 floors and everything, but I don't. I just don't trust it. Sounds like me. Poop. The muscles behind my knees are screaming by the time I finally get to my floor. It smells like the leftover of someone's dinner from a few hours ago. Ugh. I am so hungry. My keys are already in my hand. I stop in front of my door and glance toward the lock. What do I even have? Half a packet of instant noodles? Half a packet. Some rice, 1 egg, and maybe a can of beans if I didn't already eat it. Oh, okay, you can whip up a nice meal with that. Maybe not the beans, but the noodles and rice and 1 egg. I sigh and start unlocking my door when... Your boyfriend? I freeze. My fingers twitch around my keys, but I don't turn them. I look over my shoulder. That's not safe. Oh, wait, never mind. Oh, at least she's got some more clothes on now. She's standing right behind me, barefoot on the tile, like she does that kind of thing all the time. Oh, she's one of those weirdos. Walks around with no shoes on dirty floors. Like, it's okay to walk around with no shoes on if you're, like, in the grass, you know, as long as it's a park where you know where you're stepping and it's safe, or your backyard. But when I see these people walking around with no shoes on and they're walking around in, like, I don't know, just on the concrete and it's just dirty, like, don't they understand that people spit on the ground and do all sorts of, you know, throw their crap on the ground, and it's just gross. It's very, very gross. I don't understand people who do that. Her hair's longer than I remember. Greasier, maybe. Or maybe it's just the light. Longer than you remember? That's weird. What? Is that how I answer Amelia? I don't, oh, hey, girlfriend. It's just, what? What do you want? Obviously, we didn't have a really good relationship after that cafe. Well, she was pretty awful. She threw like a tissue at my head. She lifts her chin a little and smirks. The same smirk she got from her brother. Oh. Or maybe he got it from her. Doesn't really matter. Oh my god, is her brother Lane? That big guy with the helmet. What's his name? I don't answer right away. I hate how fast my brain... How did she even get in my condo, or my apartment? Like, how did she get in there, too? Does she live here, too? I hate how fast my brain starts flipping through options like I owe her an explanation. Obviously, you don't really like her anymore. Like, I'm supposed to name people just because someone asks. I glance at my door. Still an escape I haven't taken. Oh, you obviously do not like her anymore. You guys had like a falling out or something. You were watching? Please. I have better things to do than watching you. Ugh. I just want to slap her now. like, get out of my face. You're not my friend anymore. You're just, ugh. I just heard the engine. He's not my boyfriend. You. It's been a long time. I didn't see you. Yeah. You just didn't text or say anything. Didn't think you care. Right. Because I'm heartless? That's the story now? What is she even doing here? Like, what does she want? Like, does she want some pity party, or me just to gush to her, or just fall into her arms, or... Like, what does she want? Like, why is she even showing up at my door when I'm starving, I'm tired, I'm wet, I'm cold? It's like, just tell her to go away. Text me later. Her words sting, but she says them like they don't mean anything. Ooh, so she's obviously... So? I'd be like, so what? Yeah, so what? Can you leave now? Don't be stupid. What's his name? Why do you care? Why do you want to know his name? I hate how dumb I suddenly feel. Wow. You don't know his name? Like, why am I having this conversation with her? Like, just tell her to, get lost. I cross my arms. It's not like that. Why am I even feeling like I need to explain this to her? What is it like then? You just let men drive you around now? No questions asked? Or maybe she actually does care about my safety. I don't know. Great, exactly how I wanted to end my night. I call him BB. The second it leaves my mouth, I regret it. BB. She blinks and lets out a full, sharp, and ugly laugh. BB. You gave him a nickname? Is that supposed to mean baby boy or something? I look away. Biker boy. And she steps closer. Honestly, you're embarrassing. You're not in high school anymore. This isn't hot. It's dumb. Well, maybe she actually does care about me, but she just doesn't know how to talk, like, nice about it. You're letting a stranger drive you around and you don't even know his name? My jaw tightens. You think I'm stupid. I think you want something so badly you're willing to ignore what's right in front of you. Like what? Lane? Ew, yuck. Are you done? She looks at me. Her blue eyes narrow, and for a moment something shifts behind them. Yeah, she mutters. Then takes a step back. I'm done. I sigh. Guys like that don't like girls like you. God, it's in their DNA to say they're done and then just keep talking. I turn my head. Oh, she is actually not Carrie. She's just really being, like, just really snarky and mean. What do you even mean by girls like me? Why do I even have to question her? She's just gonna put me down even more. She's obviously a horrible person. Grow up. BB. You're smarter than this. She turns around and walks back inside her apartment. Oh, she does live here. Like she didn't just crack my chest open with a butter knife and walk away with the blood. Ugh, she's horrible. I don't like her at all. I bet BB's gonna get her. Oh, I shouldn't laugh. That's kind of twisted. I stare at her door for a second too long after it closes. Then I turn back to mine, finally shove the key into the lock and twist. The door swings open with that familiar creak. But yeah, I think BB's gonna get her. I step inside and close it behind me. Then take off my shoes and turn on the light. He's that kind of crazy. Serial murderer. My hoodie slides off onto the floor somewhere near the entrance. I'll deal with it later. My legs move on autopilot into my room. But what a letdown, like, just getting a conversation like that from somebody who's supposed to be your friend. I drop face first into the mattress. I melt into it like I've just been released from prison. My brain still feels like it's buzzing from the arguing from Lane's voice. I press my face deeper into the pillow and groan against the fabric. I could stay here forever. But my stomach has other plans. I turn my head to the side and sigh. I should eat something before sleeping. I'm having a lot of fun with this game, actually. End of shift 2. Oh, I wanted to make my rice. My rice and noodle dish. I was, excited about that. I thought I'd be able to make some noodles. You know how much I love noodles. Oh, it's over? What? Oh my god, I thought this was a full game. Thanks for playing. You made it through another long night. Good job. As a little treat, I put together a little gallery of fan art drawing made by some incredibly talented people. Whether you're here for the horror, the story, or the weird boys, I'm glad you like the game. As we say in French, merci. Your support means the world to me. So I guess this is just a demo. Oh, I was really looking forward to some of the, I wanted to see more. Well, I guess we're gonna have to wait for the more. Okay. I don't know what I'm drawing. I like that. Why does Biker Boy look so mad? Well, it's got some blood on him. I guess that's supposed to be the girl. Huh. Yeah, that's a little weird. Yeah, I don't think she'd look like that. The other drawing. It's too skinny. Needs some meat on her bones. But good drawing. Also, they made the person too tall. Because Biker Boy is supposed to be huge. I really wanted some more. Why? Oh, there's some more. Oh, look at that. Okay. Not bad. A little bit crazy drawings. Oh, there's some more. Biker Boy. On a collar and a leash. Like a mad dog. Oh, there's more. Wow, there's lots. Aw. Oh, yeah. Okay. Lots of hugs. Biker Boy with a knife. Oh, that's cute. I like this one. That one is really, really cute. Rosie. That's adorable. Loves dim sum, fashion, makeup, going shopping, cute people. Dislikes mud, bugs, smelling like the outside. Thought that said bunny moods, being alone. What? How can you not like dogs and cats? And snowy weather. What? Are you crazy? You don't like dogs and cats? You're a weirdo. Aw, there's some more. It's kind of cute. That's cute. Oh, that's a good picture. Biker Boy, all covered in blood. That's funny. I'm beginning to think Biker Boy was maybe he was some sort of like assassin, or he was trained in the government to kill. And that's why he can't talk to people and he's very socially awkward. Maybe he was kept in a room, in complete darkness. I have a weird brain like that. I don't know. Government covert operative. Mind you, he can't write. So, and he can't probably read either. But yeah, that's the only reason why I can think why he's so buff. And he's built like a truck. And he's so muscular. But he's got complete issues because he can't show his face. And he's kind of scary. Oh my. Oh, okay. All right, that's enough. Ew. Is that supposed to be Lane? I don't like Lane. Don't like Lane at all. Oh, that's cute. The red hair. That's so cute. And the green eyes. The biker boy's like, what? That's really cute. Oh, dogs now. Dogs and cats. And then Lane with cat ears. Biker boy with dog ears. Want to rock. That's cute. Oh wow, there's a lot. Boy, people really got into this. There's so much. Dick of the month. Lane with the crazy googly eyes. Yeah, it's got the ugh. Yeah, gross. I don't like Lane. Oh my. Biker boy posing. All right, no more of this. All right. And I think that's it. Right? Yeah. I'm sad that was it. I thought there was going to be, I thought this was a full game. So I guess we have to wait, folks, and I will play the part 1 and I will upload both parts because I played this backwards. So I will do the part 1 and then I'll upload that one and then I'll upload part 2. And I guess it's just a demo. So, and if you like that, please hit like and subscribe to Secret Door Gaming. And I will see you in the next game.